Alright, welcome everybody. I don't know who's in the chat here. We're going to do some tarot today. We're going to do Let's Spy on Them. So thank you for everyone that's showing up. I was just getting set up there, getting some incense going. I actually did get some more incense, thank God. So we will have that for this video. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I promise it's here. For future audiences and whoever's watching, we are rocking some incense, some crystals, and a couple different decks for the video. Alright folks, if you have not watched Let's Spy on Them, I've left instructions in the description of this video on when your sign will be read. You can see your sign there. If you don't want to wait for your sign to be read, that's fine. You can come back and watch when the video is done. I will have timestamps at the end of this video. The ultra convenience, so thank God for me. Alright. The next thing is, I've also left instructions about what this video is about. It's mainly regarding a romantic interest that you may not be talking with. It's not your dead dog. It's not your some family member that passed away. It's not living family, and it's not anyone that you're dating or friends or whatever like that. It's supposed to be an ex kind of reading. So if that relates to you and you have somebody that's on your mind, then this is your video. We'll check out what comes through. We're going to look at what they're thinking. Their general thoughts, their focus, and we're going to look at what they're hiding. Alright, and as always with tarot videos, please remember, tarot does not run your life. Take it with a grain of salt. If it does not resonate, please don't make it resonate. I get a lot of emails about this. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Spirit may have this message for someone else. For what reason, I don't know. I'm only a human, so unfortunately I don't know the ways of spirit and what the methods of the madness is. Anyways, folks, let's get right to it. I appreciate all of you once again for joining in, if you are going to join in. And we'll just see how this goes today. We're going to start with the zodiac sign of Aries. If you are a sun sign Aries, your sign is going to be read first, followed by Capricorn, Cancer, and then Aquarius. The second rotation will be Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, and Libra. And then the last and final rotation will be Sagittarius, Taurus, Pisces, and Gemini. And the music, I get asked this a lot. So you can find this track. It is a copyright-free track that YouTube has designated that we're allowed to play if you're a content creator. I don't know if you can access this with a regular account, but maybe you can. But it's found in the audio library department for video creation. The track is by the artist is what is the artist's name? The artist is DJ Williams. Yeah, DJ Williams, and the song is Dusty Fingers. I'll try and remember, if I can remember it, I'll try and link it. If I can find the video, I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. But DJ Williams, Dusty Fingers. That is the track that I play. It's content, obviously copyright free. I'm allowed to play it. Just because every time I try to play something that says it's not copyright, I get an email about it. So I'm just sticking with the YouTube audio library. So yeah. Alright folks, if you could please, like I said, if you join in the video or anyone else that joins in, please drop a like. Would really help the channel to grow and this video to grow, get to more people. Well, we have one card dropped out. I'm going to take this as a wild card here for Aries. Alright, let's get started here. Aries. Alright, let's spy on your person, see what is going on. Tell me about the person that Aries, our sun sign Aries, wish to spy on. Who is this person? What is their general thoughts towards Aries? Give me two cards. Former romantic interest of Aries. Wow. So we got Temperance in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse showing up here. So we got three major arcana. Bummer. You can see why the Hangman came out as a wild card. Clarify Temperance in reverse. What do we need to know about that? So we've got some general fixed sign energy, Virgo and Pisces energy showing up here. Magician in reverse, all major arcana as well. Must be something serious this person has in their general thoughts. Whoever this person is, Aries, is somebody that seems to be in contemplation quite a bit. Go figure, we're looking at their general thoughts. Hangman generally can suggest that, and I'm not going to go into all the crazy details of every card. Just for the sake of time, these videos keep going to 4 hours, and I got to kind of speed it up a little bit. But this person's definitely contemplating something and getting perspective. I would imagine this is a person, whoever they are, is, you know, I know it's a little bit, like I said, generalized, is somebody that is just kind of taking their time to think about probably maybe the past between you two or any recent events that happened. Specifically what, I couldn't tell you. Temperance in reverse, going to the Magician in reverse, probably suggests, it could give us a clue that this person is looking at where there was probably a failed start of some sort. The Magician is a fantastic card which does talk about getting things off the ground and taking ideas to the next level. It's kind of suggesting in some ways that you have it within you, that you can do it. And it's not just going from the physical planes of this earth, it's going beyond that. It's kind of believing in yourself spiritually and just being connected with the earth in general. It's reversed here. A lot of, if you've watched a couple tarot videos, you might have heard some people talk about this card when it's negative as can be like witchcraft, black magic, blah blah blah. As far as this person goes, I don't think any of that is relevant, but it can talk about deception and con artist kind of, you know, mentality. So if there's any like kind of bullshit in the connection between you two, that's something that could have been talked about. Especially going to Temperance in reverse, suggesting that there was some degree of imbalance between you two. Bummer. So combining the two, I would assume that this person is probably focused on, keep in mind wild card, something around what went wrong when you guys potentially separated or why it happened the way that it did. Whether or not they left you and just kind of ghosted you, there might have been some kind of thought or perspective about that. Wheel of Fortune in reverse can also talk about things repeating, and it can also suggest bad luck. Somebody's just kind of in their general thoughts just thinking, well, this kind of sucked the way it turned out. Bummer. Didn't really go to plan. So sounds like whoever this person, and then we have a tower right there. I almost wonder if to take. I'm gonna take that as a wild card. Take the tower. That just seems very coinky-dink, if you ask me. All right. So about the person that our Aries, sun sign Aries, wish to spy on. Former romantic interest showing up in this particular reading. What is this person focused on towards our Aries? 2 cards. It would suggest that this gentleman or lady, whoever they are, is definitely focused on a brand new start. Go figure. This is in their focused thoughts towards you. What a wonderful card to get. If you have somebody that is on the outs with you and not talking with you, this is the energy you want to see, because it suggests, hey, want to hang out? Now, some of you may not want to do that, and that's fine, but there are some people that may be interested in doing that. And furthermore, supporting it, 7 of Wands in reverse. Let's just drop the walls a little bit, you know, not make this too difficult. Perhaps this person wants to just kind of lower the resistance level, start something fresh. Overall, I mean, looks pretty good in what they're focused on. I don't think this person wants any more resistance based on what I'm seeing prior to this. Let's see what they're hiding from you. We've got the Hermit showing up here. I don't know why there's so much thinking energy with this person. Whoever this person is probably an air sign, perhaps, because this person seems to be in their mind, like, thinking a lot. I know it's like we're asking that question, but I mean, just the way the card's coming out kind of suggests someone that's analytical, like a real, like, deep thinker. Somebody that probably, I would think, is probably off in their own world a lot. Or has those kind of, I don't know, isolation kind of periods. So about the person that Aries wants to spy on. Romantic interest of Aries that Aries is disconnected from. What is this person hiding? The person that's showing up in this reading. Cards, please. Aries, I can't make this fucking shit up. I'm telling you right now. This person, I mean, look at this. Come on. This person seems to be quite fond of you. Hey, boo. I'm still kind of thinking about, that. I don't know if you would, I don't know, want to come and get some drinks with me, and then maybe we could stop by the shotgun wedding, the drive-through maybe. I don't know, you and me. I think it could be a little too soon for us. That's okay. I just want to open the lines of communication, bitch. If you don't mind. Wedding? Let's take it a little slow, please. I don't know. This person seems to be trying to keep it within them. I swear to God, this is not a true marriage card here, Aries, but what it does suggest is this person wants to have some degree of A, success, B, potentially relationship, or C. Look at the card. Do I need to say any more? Come on. Don't you think it's a little bit of a coinky dink? You have two opportunity cards, which would be exactly something you'd want to see from somebody that is disconnected from you. Anyways, it looks pretty good to me, Aries. Overall, yes. I think this person, I can't tell you if they're going to reach out, but I would assume that it's possible that this person is definitely considering wanting to. Hey, how you doing? How's it going, Aries? Look at that. You got Knight of Wands showing up here. Whatever. Pretty good reading overall, Aries. I'm going to move on to the next sign. We're going to Capricorn. We had Aries energy there. General air. We had Leo. General fire. Gemini. Virgo. Fixed sign energy. Pisces. And Aries energy at the top. Alright, moving on. So we're going to go to Capricorn next. If you are a sun sign Capricorn, I'm reading you next. I got you. Yeah, I'm not doing you. I'm reading you next. Someone asked me in an email, said, are you actually going to do me? I said, not literally, no. Sorry. All right. Capricorn, we are doing you next. If you are a sun sign Capricorn, your reading is being done now. Fantastic. All right. Let's do this. Captain Crunchcorn. Yes. Yes. Sorry, I had a moment there. All right. Tell me about the person, that Capricorn, our zodiac sign of Capricorn. Who do they want to spy on? Romantic, former interest of Capricorn. Who's this person? What is their general thoughts towards Capricorn? Former romantic interest. Two cards. So we have Capricorn energy with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Page of Cups in reverse, showing up in their general thoughts. Wah, wah. Sounds like whoever this person is probably in their, just like I said, it's their loose thinking about the situation with you. Feels that something didn't pan out. Potentially an apology. Maybe this person was expecting one, or perhaps they tried to apologize to you and got flat out rejected. The other potential is that there was a potential rekindling of things that didn't go anywhere. That's possible. Page of Cups in reverse can also be spying behavior, just so you know. This can definitely talk about somebody that in their thoughts is one to be a nosy Sue, trying to figure out what you are doing. What are you up to? Could be checking your face, your Facebook, your Instagram, that kind of behavior. Okay, Two of Pentacles in reverse, unfortunately, doesn't really tell me much in this particular context. Because it's generalized cards. So the question is, what the hell is that talking about? Clarify the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Give me two cards, one for each pentacle. What does Capricorn need to know about this person in their general thoughts? Two cards. So this person is focused on the Two of Pentacles. When it's reversed, is generally the fumbling the football card. I've said it many times because it's a great description of the card. Generally talks about things not being managed well, and one would ask, why is this person thinking about this? Well, it's in relation to you. So something probably wasn't managed well. All right. The Hermit in reverse can't talk about just maybe there was a lot of debate or arguments between you two, or just shit that kind of lingered for a long time. It's kind of a loose description on that, and I'm being honest with you, Capricorn, I don't exactly know how that ties in too well with this person's general thoughts. It can just talk, maybe refer to them that they've been kind of spending too much time thinking about something that just was a flop. Like I said, it's the fumbling the football card. So there was obviously some degree. What could that apply? Communication. It could be fucking hanging out and just screwing up. Maybe they got mad drunk or plastered and then said a bunch of shit and they kind of like ruined the situation. I mean, that's not really managing a situation effectively. It's fucking it up. It's possible this person is talking about. They can even talk about ignoring problems as well. Another thing that this could suggest is this person may be aware of certain things that maybe you told them about that you were not happy with or annoyed with, and they basically just refuse to acknowledge it or just ignore it. In other words, it's like, why, if you're in denial, why do you want to know? You know, that you're part of the problem. You don't. Some people just want to fuck off and basically forget about it. It's like, yeah, I just don't want to, I'm aware of what they're saying. I just don't want to acknowledge it or think about it right now. You'd be surprised at how many people do that. Six of Wands in reverse is another card which can mean two things here. It can also suggest that this person is thinking about, once again, a flop of a situation. There was no victory in something that happened between you two. Why would this person be thinking that? It can also suggest bossy-like behavior and slightly narcissistic qualities to the card. It's one of the few cards in tarot that does kind of talk about people with when the Six of Wands is in reverse, can talk about, like I said, a hyper aggressive person. Can also talk about somebody that, once again, can have that stalker like kind of vibe or tendency, matching with the Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody that's like, you know, when they get rejected, they get really furious. You know, the Six of Wands when it's upright is a team player card, and can also be somebody that, you know, would be your helping hand. But when it's reversed, can suggest somebody that would kick you when you're down, somebody that's going to win at all costs, and sometimes can just be a bad leader. Somebody that basically, if they don't get their way, they're going to be a fucking dick. They're going to, you know, they're going to be a problem, a menace. So this person's energy, to be honest, Capricorn, whoever they are, it's already kind of bleeding in the direction of somebody that may have some stalker tendency, B, somebody that may not manage problems very well, and C, somebody that might potentially have aggression and antisocial behavior. So about the person, that Capricorn, zodiac sign of Capricorn, wants to spy on. Who's this person? What is their focused thoughts towards Capricorn? Actually, the person showing up in this reading. What am I saying? I don't know who this person is and what is their focused thoughts towards Capricorn, former romantic interest. Hopefully, I'm making sense of this, people. Like, seriously. Sometimes I wonder if I over-explain this. So we got the Justice and the Star in reverse. Very questionable energy here. So let's clarify the Justice, because that's the only thing that really doesn't... yeah, well, there you go. Eight of Cups in reverse. So we got Pisces energy there. I'm going to take that. And Seven of Cups is here too. That's Scorpio energy, so I'm going to take that one as well. Alright. Clarify the Star in reverse. Man, I mean, Capricorn... I'm not trying to throw fuel in the fire here. I don't think this person's necessarily, like, evil or something like that. But, I mean, they seem like they've got, like, some mood problems or something. Or, like, some maybe depression or kind of, like, some weird tendencies to them. It's kind of weird spread that's coming out here. I wouldn't say this is, like, you know... I'm not saying this person's necessarily, like, you know, like I said, like a really toxic person. I don't know that. I'm just suggesting possibilities, but their energy definitely comes across as somebody that's very pessimistic, or kind of like maybe there's some like weird, I don't know, just something weird about it. Clarify the Star in reverse. Like depressed. I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting at. It's like a depression kind of energy. It's weird. Look, I mean, look at that. Their energy is just bleeding with it. That is so weird. So in this person's focused thoughts, I think this person is definitely reflecting on some degree of drama between you two, which I know is generalized, but let me explain. Five of Swords generally, once again, as I said before we even got there, this person it kind of exhibits behavior that would suggest somebody that could be a sore loser. All right. It's gonna vary for everyone, folks. So take it with a grain of salt. But it can be behavior, like I said, that can be somebody that may have had a bad past. It could have been somebody that has had, I don't know, maybe they had a difficult upbringing with their family, parents, whatever, and they've just kind of got some residual trauma or some issues and problems, something like that, and they get really over crazy or something when something is negative that happens towards them. That's like a lot of times with narcissism, it's not because they're just being a bastard, it's because they're trying to protect, a fragile ego or, sensitive emotions. They're kind of like a broken person. This could be someone like that. And the star in reverse kind of suggests that this person's not even very hopeful or doesn't really, it's a kind of like a wish flushed down the drain. You have conflict here, a loss for everybody, shit that was just a failure. It could be drama or betrayal that they're reflecting on in their focused thoughts. There's confusion, potentially even fantasizing going on here. Eight of Cups in reverse can talk about codependence, going back to kind of a situation that's long since dead or gone in the past, trying to make sense of it, who was right, who was wrong, basically reflecting on maybe did I get my karma, or maybe they're thinking about, maybe there's some degree of legal stuff with this person that you've experienced. This would only apply if you've gone to court with this person for any reason. Boy, Capricorn, I don't know who the hell you're dealing with, at least in this reading. If this makes sense to you, God bless your soul. Talk about, wow, this person's, they're a peach. I'll say that. Trying to keep it PG as much as I can. Alright. Tell me about the person that Capricorn wants to spy on. Former romantic interest. What is this person hiding? Person that is showing up in this reading for our Capricorns. We got Devil in reverse here. God, I'm almost tempted to take that. I'll just put it back. We'll see what else comes through. To give this person the benefit of the doubt. What is this person hiding from We got fucking conflict. I don't know what Capricorn. I'm sorry, but this reading is off the chain here. There's the Devil in reverse again. What the hell? I got Wheel of Fortune here, so that's positive. Let's have a look at that. What if this person wants to... No, that wouldn't make sense, actually. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the person that Capricorn wants to spy on? Why? Are they hiding the Wheel of Fortune? Tell me more about that card. Seems odd for something they would hide. Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so Capricorn, this person is manifesting for things to improve between you two. I think this person recognizes there could have been some opportunity, which I would assume, based on what I'm seeing here, that this person royally screwed up. When I say, some people might want to know when I say all the tarot readers always talk about opportunity, the opportunity, the opportunity. Like, what the fuck is the opportunity? Okay, this could have been them calling you drunk. Maybe their intention was to kind of reconnect with you and they missed you or something like that. But them being drunk kind of reminded you of some bad behavior, and then it kind of went sour and it didn't work out, and you kind of got the bad impression like, oh, you're still blah, 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 just fucking other woman, or you're fucking other guys. That kind of stuff, Sometimes the timing is really bad and people do shit that, they kind of like have a bad track record, so when they do it, it just makes them even look worse, especially when the circumstances don't favor them. This could be something that this person's reflecting on once again. Maybe this explains a lot of this kind of like downer kind of thinking behavior. It suggests in some ways this person wants things to go in their favor and to change, and hopefully it's like a Hail Mary kind of thinking, and what they're hiding. So that's positive. The Devil in reverse, I would assume, probably suggests that this person's trying to kind of, Well, let me clarify it, because I almost think this person's trying to maybe improve themselves a little bit. It's not 100% clear. Clarify the devil in reverse. Why is this person hiding that? The person that's showing up in this reading? There's two ways I can really look at that. King of Swords in reverse. Okay, maybe that's not good. Oh, well, alright, so maybe I take that back. Capricorn, this person, so I'm going to clarify it a bit more, but it's suggesting here this person could have like a, try not to be like too dramatic, but it could really honestly suggest somebody that has a bit of a toxic side to them. That, I mean, it's the devil in reverse going to the King of Swords in reverse. Both of those, you know, that I would have by itself probably suggest that maybe this person was trying to kind of get over some toxic cycle, or some kind of like, maybe, I mean, I know what the cards are saying here, but maybe it's something that's personal, and that's kind of how I was taking it. But with the King of Swords in reverse, this is kind of a bastard card. And I wonder, I mean, that would be something you'd want to hide from something. You wouldn't want them to know that there could be a degree of like cynicism, or maybe lying, or kind of an alter ego or something like that. It's not a guarantee. I'm taking a guess. Well, not a guess, but I mean an educated guess based on what the cards suggest. But the main reason I'm also saying that, Capricorn, is like that these cards in conjunction with what's on the board here probably would, you know, suggest somebody that would do something like that, because we already have the Five of Swords here. Concerning, just saying. Tell me more about the King of Swords in reverse. Why is this person hiding? This from Capricorn. Hierophant in reverse, rebellious behavior. I'm going to stick with what you know, Capricorn, I'm not going to change my answer to that. All three of these cards can suggest somebody that can be, one, a bit of a rebel, someone that can be a bit devious, and it can also suggest someone that can be a bit of a, like I said, embody the qualities of someone that can be incredibly toxic. Alright, perhaps this person knows how they are as a person. Maybe that's something they don't want other people to know about. It's not, like I said, maybe I'm wrong, but based on what I'm seeing here, that's what I'm going to stick with. My gut kind of tells me you've already got, like I said, the narcissism card here. Alright, this person seems to already have behavior that suggests stalker-like vibes. I don't know who this is applying to. Unfortunately, this is kind of a little bit more on the toxic scale. We're going to put this one at about an 8 or a 9. Alright, whoever this person that's showing up here. Probably a good thing they're stuck, you know, as an X or whatever. Anyways, Capricorn, that's what I got for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a like, or even consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks for watching, Capricorn. Alright, we're going to our Cancers next. If you are a sun sign Cancer, your reading is being done next. And I hope everyone's having a wonderful evening, and thank you for joining if you are watching the video. Alright, I don't really have a whole lot of time to read the chat. I'm trying to keep the time down, so I'm just sticking right to it, right? But I do go back and read the chat when I can. When I take a break, I'll go through the chat. But I just want to say thank you for joining in and watching. I appreciate all of you. Alright. It's been a long day today, so I almost didn't do a tarot video, but I was like, hey, it's Labor Day, so let's knock one out. Alright, Cancer. If you're a sun sign Cancer, your sign is being done next. Cancer. Alright, let's find out what's going on with you, Cancer. We've got Seven of Swords here showing up. I'm just going to keep it in there. I'm not going to take that, but I was tempted to. Tell me about the person, that Cancer, our zodiac sign of Cancer. Former romantic interest of Cancer. Who is this person and what is their general thoughts towards Cancer? 2 cards. So we have Scorpio energy with the Six of Cups in reverse, and we have Libra energy with the Four of Swords showing up in their general thoughts here, Cancer. Tell me more about the Six of Cups in reverse. So whoever this person is, Cancer, is somebody that would probably suggest, I'm clarifying the Six of Cups in reverse still, but it would suggest that this person is probably more susceptible right now to wanting, or what if there was any kind of disconnection between you two, or bad blood or anything like that, it would suggest that this person is fairly open to, starting to become more open to you. Okay, it's kind of a positive sign when you see the the Four of Swords in reverse, because it would suggest that this person's getting over whatever issue there was. Okay, if there was a time out between you two where this person's been distant or gone, whatever, it probably suggests that this person's kind of returning back to the rose-colored glasses, thinking about, you know, I don't know, if Cancer were to come around, I'd be open to it, potentially. Tell me more about Six of Cups in reverse. It's not a guarantee. It's in their general thoughts towards you, but it's positive to see them. Tell me more about the Six of Cups in reverse. Oh, we have the Eight of Cups showing up in reverse again. We just had that for Capricorn. So I think this person in their general thoughts, Cancer, overall still thinks about you a great deal. I do. Alright. The Six of Cups in reverse is a notorious card for suggesting that, because it's somebody that loves to kind of sit back and think of good old days. Man, Cancer had. It can be, you know, it is oftentimes a reflection. It does talk about other things, but it can kind of emphasize somebody that is choosing to ignore bad things. In other words, if there was any bad blood, bad drama, fights, arguments, whatever, it's kind of putting it to the side. Pushing it to the side. And then focusing on the better side of things. What was good out of it? There's clearly, obviously, something that was positive between the two. How do I know that? The Eight of Cups in reverse. Once again, we just had that card once in Capricorn, and it does suggest, I'm just going to be brief with it, but again, somebody that could be slightly still stuck on a situation, refusing to walk away, even if they know there once again was bad stuff that happened between the two. Could have been dramatic, problematic, or maybe there was just, I have no idea. Use your imagination. But for whatever reason, they want to put the bad stuff aside, focus on you. Look at the good stuff. And again, Four of Swords in reverse, furthermore suggests that. So this is a person that I think is, to some degree, trying to focus on the positive and not look at the negative. I don't think that's too bad, to be honest. For someone's general thoughts, it probably suggests at least this person is trying to be optimistic in some ways. I don't know if it's healthy, though, but... So about the person at Cancer wants to spy on. The person that's showing up in this reading that we're spying on, what is their focused thoughts towards our Cancers? We have Pisces energy with the Eight of Cups in reverse there, just so you know. Scorpio and Libra, just to recap. So we have Aries and Leo Sagittarius. We got Knight of Wands in reverse and Two of Wands. Clarify, we got the Ace of Pentacles here. I'm gonna take that. That just seemed too quinky dink over the Knight of Wands in reverse. Tell me about the Two of Wands upright. Give me two cards for each wand. What do I need to know? Clarify the Queen of... I'm gonna take that too. There you go. Sorry. Alright, shut up. Shut up, Wes. Alright. So Cancer, this person and their focused thoughts towards you is thinking about... I mean, I'm sorry if this sounds redundant, but once again, something that didn't take off the ground. Apparently, this person is clearly thinking about the good old times between you two. Oh, I remember when we went to that bar and I got so fucked up and we had a great time. You know, we were listening to music on the way home. It just went perfectly and it flowed without any arguments. Something around that. Okay, but somewhere along the lines, this is questionable too, Cancer. You know, I could apply it to them or you, but one of you either lost sexual interest or one of you just decided to put the brakes on the situation or just got bored of the situation. You be the judge of that. I'll give you, obviously, because there's cross watchers that watch, and I'm sick of kind of, you know, some people kind of wondering if I'm biased towards cross watchers. I don't really recommend this as a cross watcher reading, but do what you want. The other thing that's in their focus thoughts is the Two of Wands here, suggesting that this person, once again, you've heard me say this a million times, potential, it is progression energy, and we have to ask why, what are they focused on when they're thinking at a crossroads? The Two of Wands is 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's not making moves. It's why this guy is sitting here contemplating, do I stay or should I go? All right. It is a decision card. We can talk about choice of lovers. Do I pick A or do I pick B? Do I go single? Do I go for a relationship? Do I reach out? Should I not reach out? It all involves putting action towards something. What do you want to do? When I clarified it, it's going to Two of Swords. So apparently this person can't seem to make their mind up about it. And furthermore, going to Queen of Wands in reverse. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this person seems very stagnant and disconnected from you with the Five of Pentacles. We've got Taurus energy showing up there. So this person seems very just focused on you, Cancer, but it seems like this person doesn't know what to think about the situation. They're just kind of stuck in a limbo. That's all I can really tell you. Unfortunately, it seems like this person is stuck. That's literally, for better words, that's really what it's trying to say. I think this person's wanting to make a decision, they just don't know what. I mean, you've got a literal, I mean, come on. This pretty much tells it all. But you be the judge of that, Cancer. So at least on the positive, this person is stuck on you. Matches the Eight of Cups in reverse as well. All right, let's move on here. Tell me about the person that Cancer wants to spy on. The person that's showing up in this reading. What is this person hiding from Cancer? Give me 2 cards. Former romantic interest of Cancer. What is this person hiding from Cancer? Person that's showing up in this reading. What are they hiding from Cancer? I need to shuffle one more time here. There we go. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords in reverse. So we have the King of Cups going up here as well. We got some Pisces, Gemini energy. Clarifying Nine of Swords in the reverse. Justice. Tell me more about the King of Cups. How does... no, don't tell me that. How does the King of Cups upright relate specifically to Cancer? How does the King of Cups upright specifically relate to Cancer? Star in reverse. Ugh. I don't know what it is about the star in reverse showing up here. Alright, so it's not so bad. Generally, when I do Let's Spy on Them, when I see a court card that shows up in the hiding section, it is most times not favorable to obviously the person watching, because it would suggest they have somebody else in the picture. In this particular context, when I clarified the King of Cups, which once again can be a romantic card, it is somebody that there's a lot of other different qualities to describe the King of Cups, but obviously I'm just kind of being brief with it. When it relates to you, the Star in reverse, I think this in some ways, this person still has some degree of feelings towards you, Cancer. All right. I don't think this is another person. I think this is you. I think this person still, because the King of Cups can talk about somebody that is structured, but also has those like deep connected emotions that are already formed towards a situation. It's not going to apply to all of you, especially if this was just like an ex. I mean, like some person you dated for a couple weeks or something like that. Then maybe it might be different for you, right? But I'm just giving possibilities here, because the King of Cups it is a nice card. It really is somebody that has some degree of investment in a situation, somebody that doesn't spend their time liberally. They obviously invest it wisely. Whether a situation works out or not doesn't change the fact that you still have feelings towards you. All right. But when it connects to you, it's suggesting something that once again, it could be a disconnection of communication with the Star in reverse. Can, like I said, represent some degree of pessimism, a blockage of some sort. Can talk about things being unfavorable, down your luck. Wishful thinking that's kind of gone down the drain. So, even though it seems that they have some degree of emotional investment towards you, unfortunately, it's suggesting when it comes to you, it's kind of like a loss in their eyes. Once again, probably further corroborating what we're seeing here. On the outs, not connected, failed opportunity. I mean, this person doesn't seem unfortunately, very optimistic toward. I mean, I think it's just based on the circumstances. Maybe there's reasons. Maybe this person can't commit for some reason. I don't know. You gotta think about it other ways too. Nine of Swords in reverse can also suggest this person's trying to not obviously stress about the situation, trying to not worry about it. Justice, bring balance. So my assumption is that this person in private is trying to basically maintain composure. Trying to either A, not worry about it, or B, just basically figure that, hey, I did the right thing, or it was the best thing to do, or if I had to walk away, or it could also suggest if you walked away from them, then perhaps it's them probably wondering if they got their justice. You're going to have to use your judgment there, Cancer. But anyways, this person, in summary, does seem to be fairly reminiscent of you. I think this person is stuck. I don't think this person is very optimistic towards you. All right, I think this person is in some ways, maybe if things were radically different, and I don't know, the heavens opened up and I don't know, and the conditions were right, then maybe this person might be open to you. But they seem a bit like, I don't know how to say it, like a bit negative maybe, or pessimistic towards the situation. There's so much stuck energy here. But anyways, Cancer, that's what I got for you. I don't want to ramble here. Take it or leave it. If you enjoyed this segment, please give me a like or subscribe. And good luck with this person if you ever deal with them in the future. We're going to go to the sun sign of Aquarius. If you are a sun sign Aquarius, or even a moon Aquarius, I guess, I should start saying that, because, I mean, it could apply if you're a moon, whatever zodiac sign. That would work too. All right, let's get right to it. Once again, for those of you joining, thank you for watching. Appreciate all of you. If you'd be kind enough to leave a like for this video, it really does help the algorithm kind of promote the video a little bit more, so I would appreciate that. Obviously, you don't have to, but if the message was resonating or you appreciate my time, I would appreciate it too. Checking my candles here. Aquarius, your reading is being done now. Tell me about the person that Aquarius wants to spy on. Who is this person? Former romantic interest of the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Who is this person? What is their general thoughts towards Aquarius? Give me 2 cards. Dysfunction, potentially. I just dropped a bunch of cards, Aquarius. Aquarius, don't do this to me. I'm an Aquarius. Why am I doing this to myself? Now these cards are still like really slippery. They're like, I'm still breaking them in. They're just like, they're like butter. I like it, but it's kind of hard to shuffle them a little bit. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna repeat that. Tell me about the person that Aquarius wants to spy on. Who is this person? What is their general thoughts towards Aquarius? 2 cards. I don't know why we keep having the same cards. We got 6 of Cups showing up here, and we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. We have Leo and Scorpio energy. I could have swore, what reading was that we got that for? Ugh. Tell me more about... No, don't do that. I need to confirm... okay, so I'm going to confirm these 2 cards here. Give me one more card on the person that Aquarius wants to spy on. Who is this person? Give me one more card in their general thoughts towards our Aquarius. Former romantic interest. King of Cups in reverse. All right. So we got Pisces energy showing up with the King of Cups in reverse. I'll show you the cards in a second here. Tell me more about the King of Cups in the reverse. Tell me more about the 6 of Wands in reverse. Unfortunately, Aquarius, this person is oh, I got 8 of Cups showing up. What it was, I don't know. It was damn 8 of Cups is showing up and everything. Well, it's up right here, so that's positive. Well, it's not positive. Tell me more about the 6 of Cups. This is one he's like downer, like it sounds like almost like downer energy. Tell me more about 6 of Cups upright. 4 of Swords still covering. Whoever this person is, Aquarius, might be somebody that is definitely silent towards you. I wouldn't assume like this person reaching out to you in any way, shape, or form, unfortunately, right? Too much energy is suggesting somebody that's cold, closed off towards you. The 8 of Cups can suggest they did have, once again, hard feelings towards you, but chose to basically leave the situation for one reason or another. I don't know why. Even if this person was at one point trying to maintain contact or something like that, it kind of is like a lost hope kind of situation. The 6 of Wands in reverse, primarily going to the 8 of Cups upright, suggests that it's just kind of it was a flop. They just, for whatever reason, they decided that it's not worth your time anymore. All right, that's not good. The 4 of Swords, like I said, can also suggest just choosing not to talk. Failing to do that. The King of Cups in reverse, going to 7 of Pentacles in reverse, also suggests there could have been some degree of just, I don't know, a fallout of emotions, someone being cold, closed off, repeating of bad cycles or behavior that basically worked against both people. All right. It suggests kind of almost, it can almost suggest failed practices, things going around in circles to some extent, where it's not an improvement of energy, it's just continual, slow progression of worsening of energy. Bickering, arguing. Sometimes people just kind of, you know, you talk about something, you say you don't like it, I don't want to do this shit anymore, or don't do this, change this, whatever, and people just kind of go back to the old ways. You know, and it could have been some degree of callousness or coldness that formed because of it, right? The Six of Cups, once again, can also talk about drama and gossip to some extent. I wonder if this person's thinking about something that was said or questioning something that was said. Can also suggest, once again, memories or reminiscing. Not so much as when it's reversed, okay? But it does kind of reflect on good times, equal give and take, when things were better between you two, all right? Six of Cups can directly also talk about just when things are going good, all right? And kids could have been questioned here too. Something, if you had kids with this person in some ways or not. Capricorn is done. Yes, it's second reading that I did. So look around there, around that time. But I'll add the timestamps at the end. Also, if you want to come back. But yeah, this person's like. I would say of the readings we've done so far, this person, Aquarius, seems to be the most closed off so far. They seem very disconnected from you, unfortunately. So I'm not the person that Aquarius wants to spy on, the person that's showing up in this reading. What is their main focus towards Aquarius? Former romantic interest of Aquarius showing up in this reading. What is their main focus? Give me 2 cards. So we have the Two of Swords in reverse and the Tower in reverse. This doesn't, you know, unfortunately, Aquarius, this doesn't really change anything that we've seen in their general thoughts, unfortunately. It kind of suggests, once again, just letting go and trying to release the energy. The Two of Swords in reverse, 9 times out of 10, is a worsening of the energy. In this case, it's a releasement of it. Clarify the Two of Swords in reverse. We'll just do it for you, Aquarius. Why not? Star in reverse. I'm so sick of the star coming out. I don't know. We got Aquarius energy there with the star in reverse. Keeps wanting to come out. So apparently everyone in the tarot, well, every former lover has pretty much lost hope. I don't know what that's about. Clarify the Tower in reverse. Isn't it like a retrograde? I don't know if somebody could tell me. I haven't been keeping up because I've been so busy, but I'm pretty sure we're in a retrograde. Mercury, unless it's a different planet that's retrograding. Let's see. September 9th to October 1st. Oh, so it's probably Mercury shadow or whatever. Yeah. Alright. Good to know. Probably all getting all this mopey energy coming out. Alright, whatever. Let's clarify the Tower in reverse. Oh, we got Devil in reverse. I'm just gonna take that, Aquarius. I think this person, to be honest, in their focus thoughts is trying to just kind of let go of the situation. I don't think they're really, unfortunately... There's not, Aquarius, there's not enough energy here to really suggest that this person is, like, optimistic towards the situation. They kind of, it's kind of a Debbie Downer. I don't know what sign we had. One of them, there was another sign or reading that kind of had like a downer reading, and this is kind of like the same thing. Somebody that's just kind of like not really hopeful that we can go off the ground, and it's just kind of like, I don't need to bother about it anymore. Like, sucks, but it is what it is. It's like a releasement energy with the Devil in reverse and the Tower in reverse, both releasement. So I'm not the person that Aquarius wants to spy on. The person that's showing up in this reading. What is that person hiding from Aquarius? Give me 2 cards. Former romantic lover of Aquarius. What are they hiding from Aquarius? Two of Pentacles in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. The fuck is that trying to say? Hermit in reverse. Tell me more about the... this is a different deck. Tell me about the High Priestess in reverse specifically. Why would they hide that from Aquarius? Chariot in reverse. So we got Cancer energy showing up there. So we have Virgo. Virgo, Cancer, Capricorn, and Gemini energy. How does the High Priestess in reverse relate specifically to Aquarius? Swords reverse. Tell me more about the Hermit in reverse. Why is the person, former romantic interest of Aquarius, why are they hiding the Hermit in reverse? Person that's showing up in this reading. Ten of Cups. So Aquarius, this person, okay, this is kind of confusing to understand it, but this person did still have some degree of, I guess, hope that things would work out between you two. They've gone off in the deep end as far as the thinking about it. Alright, suggesting that this person has thought about the possibilities a lot. That's the positive, right? The negative is that this person kind of in some ways just kind of feels that, one, they don't want to stress about it, and two, the other thing is that they feel that there's too many obstacles and barriers between the two in some way, shape, or form. Whether that's coming primarily on your side or their side or both. Okay, it also suggests that there was just a lot of wonkiness and problems between the two. I also feel that there was probably an absence of communication where there should have been communication. Also, this person is probably high potential listening to other people about the situation, getting inside voices from other people, basically giving an opinion about the situation. Alright? It also suggests this person believes that they have information about you that's been uncovered. In other words, that helped make them their decision. Perhaps this person speculated you did something that you didn't do. I don't know. It's also possible, like I said, if this person was interacting with somebody else, especially another romantic partner, that this person could have been, whoever that's showing up here, could have been influenced by this person. Alright? This person seems to be on the down low about it, but I think it's kind of a split energy. It kind of suggests in some ways that they still have some degree of, I guess, wishful thinking, if you want to look at it that way, that perhaps you and them could be a thing. It's going to look differently for everyone. Just because this person, but just like I said, take it with a grain of salt that somebody can still think stuff like this, but it doesn't mean that their actions are intentionally going to go after it. I think this person's kind of just wondering, maybe it could be as light as wondering what the possibilities are if they had gone down that road, maybe. That could have been something. But there's three cards here suggesting some degree of releasement energy and just kind of like trying not to give a fuck about it. So, overwhelmingly here, Aquarius, this person seems to be detached from the situation, unfortunately. Alright? There's just too much energy here suggesting somebody that's kind of checked out. Alright? I wouldn't, I mean, fuck it. I'm not seeing anything here that really suggests somebody that would, like, reach out right now, but who knows. But, you know, as Aquarius, that's what I got for you. Sounds like a very troubling situation. Your read's always kind of hard to interpret or understand. No offense. Well, I'm an Aquarius, so I can't really take offense to myself. But anyways, Aquarius, if you enjoyed that reading, please give me a like or subscribe. I think in summary, I kind of lean towards this person probably isn't maybe going to reach out towards you. There was a communication card, like I said, with the Ace of Swords, but it's reversed now. So I wonder if this person had planned to reach out to you and now isn't. I don't know what the reason is about that. I might be holding back as well with communication, or actually, to some extent, and the Ace of Swords can also talk about kind of keeping things concealed. Maybe they don't want you to know about something particular that's going on in their life right now. Perhaps it could be drama if you knew about it. I don't know. Anyways, Aquarius, thank you. I'm gonna move on now. If you are a Leo, sun sign Leo, your sign is gonna be red next. I'm just gonna shuffle the cards. I'm gonna get started on this. And folks, like I said, if you're leaving, please give me a like or subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you, Aquarius. Once again, thank you for everyone that's joining to watch the video. I appreciate all of you who write to me in the emails as well. I've been getting a lot of emails. There's a couple I haven't responded to, but like I said, I will. I've just been busy a lot, but I will definitely try to make an honest effort to try and get back to you when I can. All right. So thank you if you wrote to me. And the comment section, like I said, I do try to read all the comments, and I thank you for those that write comments on the video. All right. All right, Leo. You've got like heartburn or something. I just want to see a doctor about that. I've been taking like some Tums and all that kind of stuff, but I think I need to get on acid reflux medication. Especially with citrus products. Like burns the hell out of my throat. Alright, and tomatoes. Tomatoes, onions, and oranges all kind of seem to make me reflux pretty bad. Alright, Leo, let's do your reading. Ugh. Just gonna update the timestamp here because I was blabbing. Tell me about the person that Leo wants to spy on. Who is this person? Tell me about their general thoughts towards Leo for romantic interest. And I'm just stressing that so we have total transparency on what I'm describing. 2 cards and their general thoughts towards our Leos. We have 9 of Swords in reverse and 2 of Wands upright. God, like a lot of these readings I can just tell, like just seem like they're going to be borderline the same kind of readings. It's like the same cards. I don't know what it is with tarot. It's like it's always just the same damn cards all the time that keep coming out. There's so many other cards that could come out, but it's always favoring. There's just certain cards that I guess is the message of the day. I think Tyler said it. You know, if you watch Tyler Tarot, he's like, when I do Aries reading, or he starts, because he does it like down, the Zodiac, the traditional way. I kind of just mix it up. But he's always like, when I do the first reading, that's pretty much the theme of all the other readings. And it's true. I don't know how that always happens, but it's like how the cards know, I don't know. It's weird. Alright, so Leo, in this person's general thoughts, we have the 2 of Wands upright. So we have Aries energy with that card. Okay. And we also have the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Once again. Okay. Automatically, I'm thinking this person is trying to take their mind off the situation. I also think this person's kind of doing some planning to some extent about what to do about the situation, if they want to abandon it or move forwards. Tell me more about Two of Wands. Actually, even potentially reach out to you. Not reach out, but okay, I don't think. Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't think it's potentially to reach out to you, but it may be constructive planning, is what I meant to say. Does this mean, like I said, well, like, I guess that's kind of confusing when I say that. What I mean is that this person may potentially be thinking about ways of connecting with you. But this seems more of a strategizing energy that I'm seeing here. I don't think this is you know, like I said, the Page of Pentacles does embody stability. So my assumption is, and it's also very immature energy. So I'd assume that this person, in some ways, is kind of contemplating whether it may be a good idea, and if so, how would they do it in a constructive manner? Okay. It's going to be different for everyone, but like I said, if you know somebody that's just a complete menace, then this is probably not them showing up here. Tell me more about the Two of Wands. Give me one more card for the other wand. Wow, we had the, well, no, I'm going to forget that. Too many cards that dropped out there. Person that's showing up in Leo's reading, former romantic lover. Tell me about the Two of Wands and their general thoughts. What is the other wand that's being contemplated? Five of Swords in reverse. Once again. Alright, so Leo, I'm not going to change my answer. Basically just what I just told you. Alright. Five of Swords in reverse came out, so it tells me nothing pretty much extra. Alright, tell me about the Nine of Swords in reverse. Four of... okay, once again. Changes nothing. So, I'm going to basically stick with what I just told you. Okay? I think this person's looking at a constructive manner to basically... If they were, and that's an if, they were to come towards you, how would that look? Alright, unfortunately, none of the other cards here change the story. It's exactly the same thing. It's somebody coming out of conflict, problems, daydreaming, any of that kind of stuff, stressing, sleepless nights, none of that. It's moving on past that and saying, what do I do now? Because clearly, moping about it or being a little bastard isn't getting me anywhere. It's not working. Everybody at some point in time reaches that period in the year, you know, in their life when it needs to hit, basically when they have that reflection moment that perhaps what I'm doing isn't working. The way that I'm acting, saying things, interacting with other people, or perhaps they have a change of heart in how a situation should be or shouldn't be. Who the fuck knows? But this person's energy seems more now focused on how do I improve something, and can even talk about establishing trust again. Right? So about the person that Leo wants to spy on, the person that's showing up in this reading, former romantic interest. What is this person focused on towards our Leos? Two cards. Two cards, please. So we have Leo. Okay, so King of Wands. It could be Sagittarius or Leo. I primarily associate the card as a Leo card. All kings I associate as fixed sign energy. Alright, so we have Wands and Wands energy with the King of Wands in reverse. This person focused on that. And Pisces energy with the Nine of Cups in the reverse position. Tell me about the Nine of Cups in reverse. Why is this person focused on the Nine of Cups towards our Leos? Okay, I'll take the Fool. So we're at the Fool here. I'm going to take that. So at Aquarius energy is the Fool. Tell me about the King of Swords, or King of Wands in reverse. Why is this person focused on the King of Wands in reverse? We have Nine of... I don't know what it is about that combination. Either the Queen or the King. Damn Knight just keeps coming out. clarify. I'm gonna put that back. So there's the Knight. I don't know. Maybe I should just take the Knight. Oh, and there's Heartbreak right there. This energy here, Leo, kind of further it further supports what I kind of just already said. I just feel like I'm gonna almost repeat stuff here, unfortunately. The Fool here suggests, once again, I mean, look at the cards, right? It suggests somebody that wants to take a chance, start something fresh, go down a new journey, new path, fresh start. Once again, establish trust, start something fresh, build something with you, okay? So we have the background here. Isn't that? Sorry. Let me just see there. I don't have the chat up, but I saw there was a donation, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that donation. I'll pull the chat up here and go backtrack here, but I'm just gonna finish this up and then I'll talk. So here's what I want to tell you, Leo, in summary so far. This person, as I said, seems to be getting over a past conflict, issue, problem, whatever. Alright, that's the positive. Alright? They are at a crossroads. This person does, like I said, want to establish something fresh with you. It looks like a former disconnection, heartbreak, problem, or issue, some degree of something around that. The slight negative here, Leo, is that the clarifiers are these, right? So I wonder in some cases if this person walked away to pursue something else, alright, or this energy was towards you, that perhaps it was coming out of heartbreak and they wanted to start something fresh. It's hard to say because I could read this as favorable as well. Okay, but it's going to the King of Wands in reverse. So my question is this you or them? In other words, that you don't want to deal with them, or you've kind of blocked them, or kind of disconnected, or not talking with them, or you just kind of feel that they're, I don't know, maybe a player. That's one way to look at it. Like I said, the King of Wands in reverse is the bastard. The King of Swords and the King of Wands, Queen of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. Air or fire, doesn't matter. They're the bastard. They're generally the bastard cards. They're the cards that are just not good in tarot. Can talk about a wide variety of lying, manipulating, the typical shit that you see with like player-like qualities and stuff like that. Why is this person focused on it? Is that related to them or you? I mean, you are a fire sign, so I wonder, on the lighter sense, if this person's thinking in some cases, are you kind of done with them, or have you lost your pizzazz with them? I don't know. Because at simple terms, the Knight of the King of Wands in reverse can also someone that's not willing to move things forward. It can also just be the brakes on things, right? It's a project idea or something that just flopped. So I wonder in some cases this person kind of sees there's damage here. It's questionable if it can be corrected, but they seem optimistic that maybe something could be resurrected from it. And the Nine of Cups in reverse can also suggest that this person in some ways still kind of feels that there is something, some degree of something, that they still have some emotional investment towards you. Okay, so that's favorable if you ask me. I'm not saying that it's like the dam's overflowing with love, but there is some degree of emotion still invested in the situation. Something. I don't know what that is, but there's something. There are some other negative meanings of the card, but I'm not going to go into that. Alright, tell me about the person that Leo wants to spy on. Person that's showing up in this reading, former romantic interest. What is this person hiding from our Leos? So we have another king, King of Cups in reverse showing up again. So we got two kings in reverse here. And the Four of Wands in reverse. So we got Pisces and Aries energy showing up. Could be a Scorpio as well, for some of you. Tell me about the King of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. So how does the Queen of Pentacles, I wonder if this, okay. What if this person's dealing with somebody here? You got a king and a queen showing up. How does the King of Cups in reverse relate to Leo? If this person is involved, and you know this person being involved with somebody already, then it would suggest that things are not going so hot between them. I'll just say that right now. Tell me about how the King of Cups in reverse relates specifically to Leo. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if I agree with that. How does the King of Cups in reverse relate to another romantic interest of this person showing up in this reading? One card. Can't get a clear answer out of that. I'm undecided here, Leo. To be honest, I don't really agree with what the tarot's telling me here. Tell me about... Let's use the Darkwood Tarot. I'm use a different deck and see what else comes through here. Otherwise, I'm just going to tell you what I see here. I'm still convinced. I'm sorry. I'm convinced that this is another person. I think this person's dealing with somebody else. It's kind of like, basically, from what I'm drawing here, suggesting maybe it's not. But I honestly think... I mean, this is too quinky-dink, don't you think? You don't think this is... Why would somebody hide this? Okay, but even if they are hiding it, it would suggest, basically, off the tarot, that it's not a very favorable situation. So I would think the way that I read it from my gut is that this person's potentially hiding. They might be emotionally shut off. They might have somebody that might be submissive towards them or trying to work with them or be very generous or favorable to them. And the Four of Wands in reverse can talk about instability. I wonder in some cases if that's why the other energy is suggesting this person's open to you. Maybe this person wants to dip out of that situation. You know, have a new start. Kind of concerning if you ask me. Almost wonder if this is even related to you. Is this related to maybe this? Like the fuck? Sorry, bitch. I have to go. Here you go. Sorry, I gotta go after Leo. I don't know if it's one of those. That's where my mind was going with that, dude. I'm so sorry, but I know that's kind of an extreme example there, but... this just kind of screams by... I don't know, dude. This is getting Jerry Springer. I don't know if I'm... What advice? I'm going to ask advice for our Leos. I'm so sorry, because this just kind of looks awfully suspicious for something that would be... Whoever this person is, I think might have a good side and, you know, maybe they have their diva... Well, it's not a diva side. I think this person just might be sick. Maybe it's just they were sick of somebody they were with. I don't want to say they're a bad person. I don't know this person. One card of advice for our Leos in this situation, because I can't seem to get the story 100% straight on who this person is and what their true intentions are. One card of advice from Spirit, please. What should our Leos do? Knight of Wands in reverse. Apparently, hold back. Don't do anything. So I'll just leave it alone. There's your advice. Just kind of hold back. Would not basically... If anything, the energy kind of suggests they're gonna do the work anyways. So I wouldn't do anything. I'd just kind of hold back. Don't reach out. Don't try to... Well, we'll get another card drop out. What the fuck? How do we have this? This dropped out. Right here. What is that about? Why'd that drop out? Now I'm tripping you. Is this related to you? Maybe it's not another person. Maybe it is you. Fuck. I'm getting confused about this reading, Leo. What are you doing to me? I mean, I'm just wondering, is that part of your advice too? But then I'm like, what the fuck does this have to do with you? Unless it's related to you. So maybe that's you. Maybe, are you reaching out to this person? That could be a possibility. I don't know, I just feel like I'm going in circles with this damn reading, dude. I don't know if maybe I need to cut it off here. This might get one of those readings that just kind of goes down the rabbit hole, and I'm not going to really, you know, I'm just going to go in circles, so maybe it's not a good idea to go too far here. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, one more card. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Why did that just drop out? When I asked for advice for Leo, why did the Queen of Pentacles in reverse drop out? What does that have to do with Leo? Okay. Old spirit coming out? God, a commitment of some sort. I don't know, Leo. I mean, to be honest, I mean, once again, that's just such a generalized card. That's not going to help me either. I'm going to tell you this, Leo. You're going to have to use your judgment here. This is kind of a mysterious reading, unfortunately. I don't know 100% if this is another person or not. My gut tells me it is. Alright? That's what I'm sticking with. You know, I'm going to just stick with my gut and what I know when I read tarot. I believe this is somebody else. Alright? I think this would most explain some situation that's kind of not going so hot. Alright? With another person. It would also make sense with the energy I'm seeing, what's in their general and focused thoughts towards you. Alright? It is also entirely possible that this could have some degree of relevance to you. And the reason I'm saying that is because of the fact that the Page of Pentacles is here. Perhaps this person knows that you are someone that could be potentially trustworthy, stable, whatever, displaying the qualities of someone that is normal. Okay? It's possible this person could be, unfortunately, a little bit of a cold person. That's the light potential there. If that was true and that was the case, then I have no idea what the hell this is, why this is showing up in there, what they're hiding. And I'm not going to clarify it any further because it's just getting too complicated. Alright, anyways, Leo, what a confusing reading. That's what I got for you. So sorry. Wish could be more transparent, but I tried. Alright? Love you. If you enjoyed this segment, please give me a like or subscribe. Weird. Whatever. I don't know. It's just a weird reading. I don't know what to think of it. Sorry. I tried to do my best, though, to figure out what was going on here. This person, my gut tells me they're dealing with somebody else, though. So, I mean, and it's concerning when I think about that, because if that is true, then if they come towards you, does that mean that you are a third wheel? That's what I'm kind of concerned about. Who knows? You would know them more than me. So, alright, folks, if you are a Virgo, your sign is being read next. A Virgo sun sign, parachuter sign. If you are a daredevil or somebody that jumps out of planes frequently, as your constellation would suggest, this is your reading. Jumping out of planes, Virgo. Jumping out of planes again, it's Virgo. Virgo. I try to do the Wayne's World instrumental when I was singing that, and they copyrighted me. So unfortunately, we can't have any music when I do the Virgo jingle. Sorry, folks. feel free to sue YouTube for me. I'd really appreciate it. So maybe we could start playing music for free, of course. Let's get a nice shuffle going here with the Gilded Royal. And thank you, everybody, as I said, for joining in. If you could please give me a like or subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. It really helps get this video out so we can get some more eyeballs to watch the channel. Even if the story doesn't resonate with you, and as I said, you can always check out the video description if you need to obviously see a disclaimer or you need to see where your sign is going to be read. I will add timestamps at the end of the video. I just want to give that update for anyone that is watching. There will be some timestamps at the end of the video. All right. Virgo. Some other person that Virgo, our sun sign Virgos, want to spy on, or moon sign, former romantic interest of Virgo. Collective Virgo. Who is this person that's showing up in the reading, and what is their general thoughts towards Virgo? So we have Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords in the reverse showing up here. So we got Aquarius and general Earth energy. So let me get a drink here. My throat gets dry really quick from all this talking. And we need some incense as well. Contain this psychotic energy that comes out from time to time. There we go. Clarify the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Why is that showing up in their general thoughts towards our Virgos? Person that we're spying on for Virgo. Go figure. We got Three of Swords here. Yeah. I don't like that. Three of Swords going into Seven of Swords. I don't care if it's fucking upright or reverse. It's not a good combination. Tell me more about Page of Pentacles upright. Empress in reverse. How does the Empress in reverse relate specifically to Virgo? Okay, so that's you. So this is Virgo energy right here anyways. So apparently this person feels that for some of you, and this may not be all of you, I'm going to give the harsh version here. Person kind of views you that, at least right now in their general thoughts, that, well, I don't really want to say it because it kind of sounds a bitch, essentially, all right? Person kind of sees you as cold, closed off, somebody that's basically just kind of fuck them type thing. The Empress in reverse can talk about a lot of negative things, similar to the King of Swords in reverse. Can also talk about King of Wands, Queen of Wands in reverse. It's one of those other bastard cards that goes in the pile. Alright, some tarot readers may kind of give the Empress in reverse a little bit of a calmer, you know, meaning behind the card, but I'm sorry, for when I read it and when I do tarot, it's a bitch. Alright? This person doesn't have, in other words, look at you as a positive energy right now. It could also suggest that you might say to yourself, well, I'm not a bitch, blah, 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 and I'm not like that type of person. Fine. Alright, I'm not saying you are in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying in this person's thoughts, it's a negative connotation. It suggests someone that's cold, closed off, shut off to them. Alright, that's not good. Alright, but it is going to the Page of Pentacles, which is positive, suggesting somebody trying to make do with what they got. But if you want my honest opinion, I think this person in some ways is considering whether it's even possible to start something again with you in any way, shape, or fashion. Is it even? I mean, it's like almost a questioning energy on whether it should even be done. Three of Swords here suggesting it could have been some degree of heartbreak, third party situation, pain involved with something, being found out about something that they did. Could have been cheating, affairs, lying, pathological lying, evading some type of truth that led to a lot of pain, not telling you about things that you probably needed to know. One would assume your heart was broken or you're in pain. If it was caused by this person, I don't know. I'm just saying not all Virgos can be, perfect here. But it's possible, obviously, if this person broke your heart or caused some degree of pain or something, then you would probably be closed off to them. You're not going to be upright. Why would you be? If somebody screwed you over, why the fuck would you be open to them? Just saying. And why would we get a card conflict? It's reversed here, which is positive. But it can also talk about an escalation of energy. So, unfortunately, it's not really a cop out there. It's not like they're getting over it. According to this, it probably suggests that this person is aware of whatever crap happened between you two and their general thoughts. But on the positive, the most positive I can tell you is that it seems like they're at the cusp of a repair. How do I do it? That is the question. And should I? Should I do it? Just because you can repair something or attempt it, should you? Talk about the person that Virgo wants to spy on. Person that's showing up in this reading, former romantic interest. What is this person focused on? Give me two cards towards our Virgos. Well, so this Virgo, this doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere here, unfortunately. We got Seven of Wands, we got Leo energy, King of Swords. This is like a rigid kind of situation here, showing up here. Oh, we have one card wanted to drop out here. We got King of Cups. I'm going to take that to the King of Swords. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. This seems like a restrained situation here, to be honest. I think this person still wants to talk about things, though. That's good. Three of Cups in reverse. There's some offensive. Tell me more about the Three of Cups in reverse. Look at that. There's the page. Wow. So this person's general thoughts. There's the page. And clarified down to Three of Cups. There's the page in reverse. So there was once again, there's been problems here of some degree. I think this person is focused on, I'm assuming to some extent that this is you or them, somebody here, all right, that is quite defensive towards them. There's hostility. Is that you or them? I'm assuming they wouldn't be thinking about themselves. So my assumption is it's something related to you. And once again, can be a referral to third-party situations. We've got two cards here suggesting that. Someone being involved, cheating, some degree of some bullshit. I know it's just the usual drama in tarot, but I'm saying that's what's coming through, right? Alright. It could also be some degree of chit-chat about someone's feelings, true feelings, not just bullshitting and talking around, the light kind of stuff. This is a lot of serious energy here. So in other words, this person probably recognizes that you probably don't want to hear the mental gymnastics anymore. Is what I'm trying to say. If this person wants to do something that was considered a Hail Mary, it's going to be in the form of, I need to basically not dick around here if I were to approach this again. May not be for all of you. I understand that. But this is what I'm getting in this reading. Alright? Take it or leave it. It's a lot of just fucking tension on this. Like, it's almost like you're feeling strangulated when you're reading this. Tell me about the person that Virgo wants to spy on. Who is this person? What the hell? There's the King of Cups again. How weird. What is with the King of Cups? Who is that? Is that you? Or them? So about the person that Virgo wants to spy on. What is this person hiding? Former romantic interest that's showing up in this reading. What are they hiding from our Virgos? Give me 2 cards. Would like to know. 2 cards, please. So the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Sun in reverse. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups in reverse. Probably suggests that this person has been trying to interact with someone, but it hasn't gone anywhere. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups in reverse. Devil. Oh, God. I wonder if this person already has somebody that they're trying to go after or run after. Like I said, anytime a court card shows up in the hiding section, I have to assume it's another person. So I'm going to give you the first point. High potential that this person, in this particular context, has some person. It could be a former ex of theirs, or somebody they were involved with, or somebody they ran off with that is just basically dicking them around. They're getting a taste of their own medicine. It's possible. I could also talk about someone that they have an obsession with. Somebody that basically maybe rejects them or kind of puts, I don't know. This person may also feel, there's a couple ways we can look at the Sun here in reverse. Can also talk about a bit of a nasty side to this person. Can also talk about their ego is at play here. Strong ego. Also, look at that, 10 of Swords showing up. Person, and Tower. God almighty. I don't know if I want to read more of this. Whoa. That's some serious energy here. No wonder this person's hiding this shit. God almighty. This person could, I mean, this person could have like some, like a troubling side to them now that I see this. Tell me more about the Tower. What is that? Why is that showing up here? So this person, maybe, I don't know, if you're a cross-watcher, maybe don't watch this reading, because I don't think this is a cross-watcher reading. This person might have like a very, like, toxic, well, I hate saying a toxic word, but I mean, there could be like, a fucked up side of this person. Tell me more about the Tower. 3 of Pentacles, so we've got 3 threes on the board. So, lack of teamwork potential here. Stabbing and betrayal could have been a problem here. Someone that probably is cold, callous, maybe even the degree of depression. Person could have some serious issues here that they were kind of concealing. I think this person is also trying to fit in with people, and just they might be somebody that could also have, just want you to point this out, that could have found or been associating with somebody that they met at their job site. Somebody from work. Or wherever they worked. Could have been someone that they were interacting with. It could also have been someone from management, potentially. Tell me more about the 3 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So, once again, it almost seems like this person was chasing after somebody that maybe it potentially didn't work out with. So they might have had somebody that was on their eye that they were going after, or was more important than maybe you or anyone else, and they haven't had much success in it. It's also possible that even if they were with that individual, there might be some degree of tension with that individual. It's not looking very favorable in the tarot, if that was the case, even if this person was with another person. It kind of suggests that there could be some degree of maybe backstabbing or drama that's going on. I mean, shit, you have a tower, the Ten of Swords, the Devil energy. It just doesn't look good at all. And Three of Swords, three threes. Sorry, this reading sucks. We got Pisces, Capricorn, Leo energy showing up here. We also have some Gemini, Aries, Capricorn. Two cards of Capricorn. We also have General Earth. We got Pisces. We've got Aquarius, Libra, Leo, Cancer, General Earth, Libra, Aquarius, General Earth, Virgo, and Leo energy showing up on the board. Alright, that's what I got for you. Good luck to you. Don't want to read any more of this reading. Sounds like kind of a dysfunctional person a little bit. Behind closed doors. Initially, their reading didn't look too bad, but behind closed doors, this person seems to have a bit of a questionable side. I don't know. It's going to resonate different for everyone, but it sounds like they're still kind of entangled in something. Potentially someone from work, maybe? I don't know. May not be. I mean, the Three of Pentacles is always a work-related card. That's why I point that out. I don't see it that much. But the best side of that reading was it does suggest maybe some degree of wanting to come towards you, but you be the judge of that. I mean, that last part, I'm sorry, that was a bombshell, as far as I'm concerned. If I was seeing a reading like that, no for me. But I'm not trying to be over the top here, folks. I'm trying to basically keep it as civil as possible for our cross-watchers, because I give you, like I said, comments about that. Being too biased towards the cross-watchers. But I mean, when you invite the fucking, I don't know, the Ten of Swords, the Devil, and you got like all that kind of stuff, I mean, what do you want me to say? There's a pile of roses on the table? This doesn't look good, especially something you're hiding. Alright, we're gonna go to our Scorpios now. If you are a sun sign Scorpio, your sign is being done next. Wonderful. Scorpio, let's do your reading. And we have the police sirens outside, suggestive that there is going to be police involvement with your reading, potentially. I don't know, I'm just saying. You probably couldn't hear it on the camera, but let me tell you, there were sirens, alright? So, right as we started your reading, police sirens. So, perhaps, like, there's gonna be, I don't know, some 911 call or some crazy shit going on here. Unless it's a urgent message, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it was an urgent message. Alright. Alright, tell me about the person that Scorpio wants to spy on. Our Zodiac collective of Scorpio. Person that Scorpio wants to spy on. Who is this person? And what is their general thoughts towards Scorpio? Former romantic interest of Scorpio. Okay, so I have two. One. Sorry, there is two cards from the Everyday Witch in here. No, just what? Oh, there's just one. Let me just double check that. If it's just one card from the Everyday Witch, we're gonna take. No, there is two. I'm gonna take. No, we're not gonna take this. All right. Get them out of the deck. I'm gonna reshuffle here. Give me a minute. There's a Ten of Swords in there, and I'm like, dude, we haven't even started the reading. I'm not gonna take that. Alright, let's start this again. So sorry about that. Tell me about the person that Scorpio wants to spy on. Who is this person? What is their general thoughts towards Scorpio? 2 cards, please. Former romantic love interest. So I have 10 of Wands and the Hermit in reverse. Okay. So I have Virgo and Sagittarius energy showing up here. We have Lovers in reverse there. I'm not going to take that. I'm going to put that back. Tell me about the... Tell me about the 10 of Wands upright, specifically. Why is that showing up in their general thoughts towards Scorpio? 5 of Pentacles. So they're definitely disconnected from you, Scorpio. That's the downside. This person also could feel that there is some degree that... Some degree of, like, lopsidedness as well. Like, I wonder if they... feel something's unfair here. Tell me more about the Hermit in reverse. Let's figure out what exactly is so deep on their mind that would be in the Hermit in reverse energy. Tell me more about the Hermit in reverse. The Star. So this person does have optimism towards you. Okay. So not bad, not tremendously bad here. It does suggest in some ways that this person feels disconnected from you, Scorpio. It also suggests here that this person does kind of reminisce or think about you. I think in some ways that it's not really favorable thinking though. It might suggest in some ways that this person does kind of see the situation as a little bit of a chore or something that could be I mean, I just don't know in what context though. But it's one part kind of like thinking about it in a favorable light, but it's also in another way just kind of feeling disconnected from you. So I can't unfortunately say that it's like tremendously good energy. All right. It's 50-50. All right. Their general thoughts seem to be kind of scattered a little bit. It's not bad and it's not good. So not the person that's most on Scorpio's mind. Person that we are spying on. Person that's showing up in this reading, former romantic interest of Scorpio. You want to know what their focused thoughts are towards our Scorpios. Person that's showing up in this reading, give me cards. Wow, so at least we're having a different reading, for fuck's sake. Jeez. We have 6 of Swords and we have 9 of Pentacles. So this person's basically feeling slightly, to some extent, there's a lot of things I could say about this. It would suggest in some way somebody that would want to favor working out. It could also suggest somebody that's wanting to look good, present themselves as being good, potentially could be starting a new job, working hard at a job, telling you that they have money, are independent, do stuff in some degree or fashion around that. It also suggests moving on to, like I said, Karma Waters, the simplest form of that card. But it also suggests fresh starts or trying to basically appear or show yourself or present yourself in a different light. Wonderful. Okay. So my assumption is that this energy that's showing up here is somebody that would like to basically either A, get your attention, or B, present themselves in a way that would get your, like I said, get your attention. Okay. This can go a lot of ways though, because if you're somebody that I would assume has had a lot of resistance from this person, or there's been a lot of like kind of like back and forth or whatever like that, it could suggest in some ways that this person is trying to be like a powerhouse in some ways and they get over things and just move on and they don't really give a shit. That's possible too. Okay. The only thing with that is that it wouldn't really make sense with the Star, though. Well, maybe it could. Because it could suggest, it could be this contemplation energy of, is that what I want? Alright? There might be some degree of that as well. I was getting energy like this person is kind of like a very independent energy here. Um, this is like a put myself in the market kind of energy, but like kind of almost like a pomp. I'm not saying no, it's not. I'm not a pompous energy, but it's a very independent kind of energy that's showing up here. But they do kind of reflect on the situation, and they know that they're disconnected from you. You know, card that literally talks about breakups, being disconnected, or announced with somebody. So I think this person is aware of this, you know, obviously the situation, but they seem to favor their independence to some extent. Uh, but let's see what else comes out and what they're hiding. Coming out the person that Scorpio wants to spy on. What is this person hiding from on Scorpios? Former romantic interest. What are they hiding? Again, their energy kind of supports what I'm seeing here. It kind of sounds like somebody that's slightly independent but wants to move forward with things. That's pretty good. Also, potentially reestablish communication. We've got the Eight of Wands upright and the Five of Swords in reverse. Both pretty good cards. Clarify Five of Swords in reverse. With the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, well, that's not favorable to you. Because then it confirms what I'm seeing here with the Knight of Pentacles. But uh-oh. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Alright, so just hold your beer, please. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Alright, so this is I mean, it's not an out of the world strange reading, but I mean, it is kind of peculiar. Whoever this person that's showing up here is somebody that seems to, in some ways, want to basically reestablish a communication with you, but at the same time remain completely independent from you. If that makes any sense at all. I almost wonder if this is a person that wants their cake and to eat it too. Alright? This person shows up with a degree of rebellious behavior, and this is something that obviously has been concealed from you. Okay, they don't want to be in conflict with you, but at the same time, it seems that they want to adopt unorthodox behavioral practices. It may not be extreme stuff. I'm not saying they're gothic or going off the deep end and stuff like that. It could just be being rebellious behavior or somebody that wants to stay independent. Unfortunately, both of these cards can suggest that. It's somebody that can be strong-minded, and also be somebody that gets stubborn or can get, you know, kind of moody sometimes, or just kind of want things their way, or they can be cold one minute and then they're warm to you the next, stuff like that. It's somebody that can also, like I said, favor more their looks or how they look, or basically presenting themselves, or just kind of wants to basically do their own thing or kind of explore the world. One minute they want you, then they don't. It's kind of that kind of energy. And that's why I say it's kind of more of a rebel kind of energy, but at the same time, they're aware that they're on the outs with you, which is odd, but at the same time are willing to basically present an opportunity to move things forwards with you and open up communication. But once again, maintain how they are as a person. I mean, that's what I'm getting here. You can take it or leave it. If it doesn't, it's not your story, then this is Scorpio. It's, I mean, I'm not really, to be honest, in summary, this is kind of one of the weirdest readings I've done, I think, all night tonight. This person seems like 50% kind of like, you would think is kind of a structured, normal person, but then there's this other side of them that kind of seems like they're independent and they want to stay like that, but at the same time would want to potentially kind of start something, but I question whether that's just to string you along or get something from you. You can't have both. How can you be independent and whatever and want, you're clearly not wanting something committed then. So why would you want to start something or reestablish something with someone? I don't know. And it's also suggesting rebellious or an unorthodox behavior. I don't know. That's literally what I'm getting. So What I'll do is I'll give you one card of advice, because this is kind of a strange reading. One card of advice for our Scorpios dealing, if they are wanting to deal with this ex-lover, romantic interest of theirs. If this person was to ever reach out to them, what is their advice? Two of Swords in reverse. Just give me one card to clarify the Two of Swords in reverse. I'm pretty sure I know what it's suggesting here, but one card. Seven of Wands. Alright. So it would probably suggest to make a decision about this person beforehand. In other words, know what you want. And also to stand up for yourself to some extent and protect what is valuable to you. If you know this person is somebody that has dicked you around again, don't stay in limbo thinking about it. Make a decision. Either you're gonna deal with this person or you're not, because it's suggesting, funny enough, that you know, something might come your way. All right, and it's going to a card of opening up the lines of communication, which, you know, and it can be rapid. Be seriously like out of the blue. But your advice is suggesting to be careful, to not get hung up on it, to overthink it, and also probably, you know, potentially. The other way I can also look at that is maybe to try and not be too defensive, or I'm interpreting it more as maybe to stand up for yourself, to be honest. But you take it how it resonates. Obviously, there is some degree of being cautious here, though, with the advice. All right, and not maybe overthinking it or coming into a blockage where you're just unable to make a decision. So it might be wise to basically kind of make a conclusion on, regardless if it was good or bad, if this person was to come back in my life at some point in time, what would I say, how would I act, and what would I do? The I don't know, maybe, but that's probably not good energy there, because it kind of suggests that if you don't know now, then when it comes in the future, you're just gonna ride with it, and it could be bad or it could be good, you know. So it might be good to have a firm footing on how you feel about it before they approach you again in the future, regardless of what happens. You know them better than me or anyone else. All right, Scorpio, that's what I got for you. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a like or subscribe. Sorry, kind of a little bit of a stranger reading for me personally. Not one of the hardest, but just off. All right. But if you got something out of that reading, I'd appreciate you know, obviously dropping a like. It would really help the channel. Thank you. Appreciate your time. All right, we're going to go to Libra next. If you are a sun sign Libra, your sign is going to be done next. What a weird reading. Let me pull up the chat again. Actually, I lost the chat. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, there's the chat. All right. Ebony White, Fairy, Leo and the Blues. Obviously, thank you for showing up. Scorpio. Final outcome. Sorry, I'm not really asking outcomes for these readings. I just don't unfortunately have the time to do it. It's just these readings are going for so long as is. So I had to. I think I was doing that in the past, but it's dragging on full hours and stuff like that, and my brain just is fried. I'm even feel fried right now. So we still got a lot of readings to go. So yeah, that's why I had to cut down the questions, unfortunately. All right. But yeah, I appreciate everyone that's showing up here. I appreciate you all. All right, let's get right to it. Have a Ugh. Get a little bit of more incense going here so we can clear out this crazy energy. That'd be nice. Hope all of you are enjoying your Labor Day weekend. And thank you for Leo and the Blues. Appreciate your time. All right. Let's do, we're going to do Libra. If you are a sun sign Libra, your sign is being read next. Tell me about the person that our Libras wish to spy on. Zodiac sign of Libra. Former romantic love interest. Who is this person? What is their general thoughts towards Libra? Who is this person? Tell me about their general thoughts towards Libra. So we have the Page of Cups in reverse showing up here and the Five of Wands. So we have General Water and we have Leo energy showing up here. Okay. What is the Five of Wands upright related to, and why is it showing up in there? Well, we have the Queen of Wands here. There could have been some degree, Libra, some degree of ego here. Potentially somebody wanting to be right. Something when it's showing up in their general thoughts. So my assumption is that this person must be reflecting on something that was said between you two. Potentially, it could have been an argument, it could have been a fight, and it could also suggest something around maybe an accusation about somebody doing something. With the Four of Pentacles, though, it can talk about possessive nature. It can also talk about kind of being stubborn. Tell me more about the Five of Wands upright. Two of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not going to change my answer on that. I think this, whoever this person is that we're spying on here, I think could have been reflecting on some degree of disagreement that happened between you two, and somebody was being a bit stubborn or a little bit ridiculous in their approach, not really well balanced. Whether that was more so on their side, your side, or both. Page of Cups in reverse can also talk about potential spying behavior here and their general thoughts. Nosiness. Can also talk about relationship with warfare being a little bit ridiculous. This person kind of seems, to be honest, Libra, somebody that could be a little bit unorthodox. To say they're creeping up there. Can talk about some scandalous kind of behavior a little bit. Not like, I'm not saying this person's a serial stalker or anything like that, but it just kind of suggests somebody that could have like a bit of a passive aggressive side to them. Tell me more about the Page of Cups in reverse. There it is, the Five of Cups, or Five of Swords in reverse. I'm going to treat that more as an escalation of the energy because the Page of Cups is in reverse here. Alright, and the Five of Wands right there. So my assumption is, once again, I think this person could have... I'm just going to, on the lighter side, just say that it's potential that there's some degree of nosiness, alright? I don't want to throw all the theatrics and kind of go into the ultra drama here. The lightest note is that this person is somebody that's probably a bit nosy and kind of curious and inquisitive and trying to figure out what exactly is going on, even though it's none of their business. It's also possible that this person is a little bit of a dick. There's somebody that could be a little bit negative or just kind of not callous, maybe, as well. It may be somebody that just like doesn't want to argue, doesn't want to fight, but at the same time finds himself in fights and issues and stuff like that, and can get really territorial, possessive, and I don't know. It's kind of a strange energy here. Let's see what they're focused on, and then I can better clarify what they're showing up in their general thoughts. So about the person that Libra wants to spy on, person that's showing up in this reading, former romantic interest. What is their focused primary thoughts towards Libra? Focused thoughts, please. 2 cards. Well, I don't think I'm going to change my answer here, Libra. Ugh. It's not like terrible, but this person seems unwilling to move on from something. This could suggest, once again, stubbornness showing up here. With the Six of Swords in reverse, the Sun in reverse, talk about egos. Some degree of just, being unhappy or annoyed. And this is all in relation to you. So, I'm not saying it's like, and I don't want to get you the wrong impression here, guys. I'm not saying this person's like just sitting in a trench somewhere, just kind of like, meh, meh. That's not it. It's just kind of like some degree of, and it's kind of like a negativity that's showing up here, but it's like not extreme, but it's not. It's kind of like a passive aggressive kind of. I don't know. That's the only way I can explain it. Like a passive aggressive kind of side to this person. We have another card, Star in reverse. I'm so sick of seeing this. You're going back in there. I'm sorry. We're not taking the Star in reverse again. We've seen it like 5 fucking times. Done with the Star in reverse. Everyone's apparently just lost hope, according to the tarot. Alright. No more Star in reverse. I'm not taking it anymore. Alright. Something about, well, I mean, fuck. And then the Sun in reverse. Something makes sense. But something about the Six of Swords. No. Actually, I'm not gonna. No. We're done with that. Let's just move on to what they're hiding, because, yeah. This kind of seems, to be honest, just very similar to some of the other readings. Got some, like, kind of weird behavior here. So about the person that's most on Libra's mind, the person that's showing up in this reading, former romantic love interest, the person that's showing up here. What are they hiding from Libra? Give me 2 cards. Ace of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. You want to talk about a negative Nancy? Jesus Christ. How do you have both opportunity cards reversed? Both. You know what they're hiding. Why is the person that Libra wants to spy on, why are they hiding the Ace of Cups in reverse? Give me 1 card, please. Person that's showing up in this reading. King of Wands in reverse. Okay, apparently this person doesn't see shit going anywhere. At all. There's no emotional interest. There's no energy being put in this situation. King of Wands in reverse is questionable. Once again, it's a court card showing up in what they are hiding, which is always questionable, and let's find them because of the fact it could represent another person. Had a lot of that today. Court card showing up in the hiding section. Okay, so I can relate the King of Wands in reverse to either somebody they're dealing with, you, or them. If it was related to them, I would assume that this person's completely not interested in moving things forward. Not, like, they're just shut off to everything. Alright? If it's related to somebody that they're dealing with, it would suggest that things are not going well either. And if it was relating to you, specifically, it would probably suggest that this person feels that you're completely turned off to them. And not necessarily turned off, but this person feels that you might be a bit of a dick towards them. Or just kind of a little hostile. This person may feel that the good times, the easy times, may not be so easy anymore. Suggest something around that, and also that there could be things hidden, or just kind of like I said, like there could be conflicts with questions being asked about certain things that have happened. This person may not want to answer that, or not want to give you an answer, especially the truth. If this person has things that they know you're gonna want to know, probably just don't want to fucking tell you, because the lawyer can talk about someone concealing the truth. Clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse. 7 of Cups. I don't expect this person to tell you anything, apparently. Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm not going to overcomplicate this. I wouldn't expect this person basically knew something that you wanted to know that they were hiding. You don't expect them to give you the answer. According to this, it's probably going to suggest that they're never going to tell you that. Alright? There seems to be something they are intentionally kind of keeping on the down low. Once again, I already gave you the options as far as the King of Wands in reverse, Bastard card showing up, going to the Ace of Cups in reverse. That just sounds negative, whichever way you look at it. So that's what we're getting there. Anyways, folks, we're going to move on. Libra, we're going to go to Sagittarius now. If you are a Sagittarius, your sign is being read next. I like these readings, but I mean, maybe it's just the retrograde. I don't know. So sorry if your reading was slightly, you know, a little negative or something, but it is what it is. 4 more signs to go, and then we are done. So we're doing, if you are a Sagittarius sun sign, your sign is being done next. And thank you once again for everyone that has joined in to watch the video. I appreciate all of your time, and I hope you're having a good Labor Day. Please remember to give a like to the video if you could, even if it didn't resonate. I'd really appreciate it. It helps to reach more eyeballs and read a message for somebody that needs to hear it. Alright, Sagittarius, let's do your reading. Tell me about the person that Sagittarius wants to spy on. Who is this person? Former romantic interest. Give me 2 cards and their general thoughts towards our Sagittarius, please. So we have some Virgo energy with the Hermit in reverse, and we also have Aquarius with the 7 of Swords in the reverse showing up in their general thoughts, potentially suggesting that this person was found out or discovered or exposed about something that might have happened, or they're evading something. Tell me more about the 7 of Swords in reverse. Or even lying about something. Bummer. The 6 of Pentacles. Perhaps a situation of some sort that they were giving time and attention to. Was that you? I don't know why that's showing up in their general thoughts. We'll clarify more. Tell me more about the Hermit in reverse. Actually, I take it back what I just said. Whoever this person is aware of something that was clearly not right, with the Justice in reverse showing up here. And I know this because the Hermit in reverse is showing up here too, both of those concerning. So just somebody that is basically having a good old think, but not a productive think, about something that was probably questionable, shady, or unorthodox. Go figure. Old Swordsy is showing up here. It's reversed here, suggesting evading the problem. This person doesn't seem don't want to worry about the problem. Whatever it was caused, if there was any... This is an if. This is an if. If there was some degree of negativity or of any kind, it would suggest this person is just... don't want to worry about it. Alright? Trying to think what else it might suggest. It could also suggest somebody, on a lighter note, somebody that's just kind of feeling bad about something, maybe not wanting to get to the situation and just abandoning it, or trying to avoid giving to the situation. So I'm not saying even if they weren't like really bad or anything like that, it could just suggest that maybe they didn't want to give to the situation for whatever reason. It's like a ghosting thing. That's possible here too. Right? Refusing to give, just kind of knowing that you need to, put more into it and just choosing not to. All right. But feeling maybe guilty about it. I don't know. That's possible too. So about the person that Sagittarius wants to spy on. What is this person's main focus towards Sagittarius? 2 cards. This person's disconnected here, unfortunately. You got Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Ugh. according to this person seems to be on the run here. Shit. Clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse. There it is. Look at that. Knight of Cups upright going to Ace of Cups in reverse. Very concerning. Here. Very concerning. This person's off in another world here. Not open to giving. Shut off. It looks like you got a dud here. Shit. At least I would think. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but based on the tarot here, it's pretty consistent. This person feels like Five of Pentacles, out in the cold. Disconnected. Fuck. Sorry, I'm not trying to be negative here, folks. I know you kind of want to hear some like amazing stuff, but this is what's coming out. There's a lot of disconnection here, unfortunately. This person feels very on the outs with you, whoever they are. I mean, this can directly talk about just being emotionally shut off. I mean, you go to a card of proposals. It's not open to it. Don't care. Don't care. That's what it's suggesting. Look at the Knight of Swords here. Maybe there could be some communication. I don't know. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups in reverse. Why is this person focused on the Ace of Cups in reverse? Give me one more card. Towards Sagittarius. Two of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not going to change my answer. I'm sorry. This person just seems to not give a fuck. And it kind of feels like the situation's kind of like not going in their favor. If anything, it's just hard to manage maybe. I'm not going to change much of the answer in what I just said there. Alright, and we got Lovers in reverse. Yeah, I don't know. Talking about the person that Sagittarius wants to spy on. What is this person hiding from Sagittarius? Give me two cards. Former romantic interest. We got Temperance dropped out. I'm gonna take that. So we got Sagittarius. No, Virgo. I'm sorry. I don't know. Is Temperance Please say. I'm pretty sure. I'll look this up. I'm almost certain Temperance is Virgo. Why am I thinking it's Sagittarius? Am I wrong about that? What? Why am I having a blackout here? What the fuck? Sorry, folks. I have to look this up. I'm just like, it's driving me nuts now. Am I having a brain fart? Oh my god, I think it is Sagittarius. What the fuck? Yeah, it is Sagittarius. What the fuck? So that's why I was like, man, I think I'm tripping out. I was thinking of the Hermit. Virgo. Alright. Sorry about that. I was saying that. I was like, man, I thought there was something wrong with that. I was like, what the fuck? Alright, so Sagittarius energy with Temperance. At least that's positive, though. Clarify the Temperance. We'll get one more card for you as well. One card dropped out. Four of Swords. Healing and getting over things. Once again, kind of rivaling with the Five of Pentacles here. So it would suggest this person's taking a timeout here, Sagittarius, or wanting to take a timeout or be slightly avoidant to getting to the situation, or just evading it. I don't know if this person's like completely dumb with it. Tell me more about the person that Sagittarius wants to spy on. What is this person hiding? Give me one more card. Five of Wands. It could be some inner conflict or issues or competition. Tell me more about the Five of Wands. Upright. Hermit in reverse. So we have double Hermit in reverse with this person. Okay, so this person's overthinking the situation to some extent, or in deep thought about it. a lot of times there must be some degree of conflict or issues or something that's showing up. They do feel disconnected, not willing to give the situation. It almost suggests in some ways that I think they're trying to kind of make sense of it, or find some resolution maybe to it, but furthermore on what they're hiding, suggesting a card of silence here, and also kind of taking a time out, just wanting to be, just disconnect maybe. The Hermit in reverse, once again further supporting what they're hiding and what's in their general thoughts, that this person overthinks stuff or heavily thinks about avoiding or just not wanting to find resolution to the situation or problem or issue between you two. Something around this. Okay. Can't talk about other suitors, competition, or just uncertain if there's going to be conflict or problems or arguments or fights, which is why they might be thinking so much. If they were maybe to approach you or interact with you, I don't fucking know. But the problem with the Hermit energy can also talk about somebody that's just not doing a very good job at honestly coming up with new solutions or wise solutions. So it can almost suggest to somebody that once again would match this energy, just avoid it. Don't worry about it. This sounds like an avoidant behavior here. Somebody that doesn't really want to tackle the problem or really worry about it, especially if you raise questions or ask questions and kind of like, why did you do this and stuff. It's like, I don't fucking know. I don't want to tell you, and I don't want to think about it. This is that kind of energy. It's like when this person gets tired of something, they're just out. That's what I'm getting here. Sagittarius. Yeah. I don't really expect too much action from this person. Unfortunately, I think overall, in summary, the person seems a little bit very disconnected. I'm sorry to say that, but I mean, that's what I'm getting here. There's too many cards here, unfortunately, suggest disconnected behavior. On the cold, their energy suggests just not like worrying about it. There's evasion, silence, not willing to give the situation. Very disconnected energy, unfortunately. So I can't really say anything. I'm sorry to say it, but I can't really say anything too favorable now. Energy changes all the time, though, folks. So maybe that'll change in the future, but for right now, it's a thumbs down for me. Alright, I'm going to move on to Taurus. If you are a sun sign Taurus, your sign is going to be red next. Alright? But hey, if you want to go and find out for yourself, why don't you just go and reach out to them, see what they say. Once again, thank you for everybody that has been kind enough to drop a like, show up to the chat, and obviously interact and watch me do the tarot readings. Love all of you, appreciate all of you. Thank you for your time, and I hope you're enjoying your Labor Day. Even if the message wasn't your story, appreciate you for hanging out. Take a quick sip here, and we're going to get started here. Taurus. Tell me about the person that Taurus wants to spy on. Who is this person that Taurus wants to spy on? Former romantic interest of Taurus. Tell me about this person and their general thoughts towards our Taurus. 2 cards. So we have 9 of Cups in reverse, and we have the Knight of Wands. We have Leo, Sagittarius, and Pisces energy showing up here. Cool. Tell me more about the 9 of Cups in reverse. So this person still has a passionate side towards you. Fantastic. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. So suggesting some degree of exiting energy. Well, no. I take that back. Sorry. Clarify the Knight. No, don't clarify the Knight. Give me one more card. The person that Taurus wants to spy on, the person that's showing up in this reading, what is that person? Just tell me what they're feeling towards Taurus. Give me one card. Just one card. So this person is... How does the Nine of Cups in reverse relate specifically to Taurus? There it is. Okay, so this person does want to come towards you. That's something that... So this person here, Taurus, feels slightly... if there was any conflict or issues, I think this person's getting over that, which is positive, alright? This would suggest also opening the lines of communication again. When the Four of Swords is upright, generally suggests somebody that is going to be silent, not talk. It can also talk about anxiety, phobias, some other bullshit. I'm not going to go into all the meanings of the card, but when it's reversed here, it can generally be favorable because it can suggest somebody that's coming out or wants to reach out or talk to you, okay? The Nine of Cups in reverse can furthermore suggest some degree, sometimes, of needy behavior. It can also talk about, you know, there negative things about losses in business and blah blah blah, all this other stuff. None of that stuff really has relevance here. In this particular context, it would suggest somebody wanting to come out of maybe some degree of not talking or disconnection, or you know, if there was any kind of like issues between you two, kind of like get over that. It seems like there is some degree of, I would say, sexual energy or passion towards you. But the Knight, unfortunately, is immature energy and it's unreliable energy. Many people can interpret it in certain ways, but overall, I think that this person wants to come towards you. How it relates to you, I think this person has the hots to you. So I think this person does. But the Three of Pentacles was also showing up in reverse here, so there might have been some bad planning or just kind of feeling underappreciated by this person. I think this person could also be slightly clingy, and this is for some of you. Only for some of you, right? But for others of you, it could also just talk the negative side of this. Here's the negative that I really want to point out here. Talk about sex without love. Just want to point that out. In other words, that if somebody wants to have the hots with you and have naughty dreams and stuff like that, doesn't mean to say they're in love with you. It just says sex without love. So you gotta be careful about that. And Three of Pentacles in reverse is the Iron Team card, so I'd be a little cautious with it. But it does, on the positive, say it's favorable that this person's thinking naughty, dirty, or, I don't know, just kind of thinking passionate things about you. It can also just suggest having fun or hanging out or doing something with you. Right? Tell me about the person that Taurus wants to spy on. Who is this person? What is their focused thoughts towards Taurus? Former romantic interest of Taurus, shown up in this reading. Focused thoughts towards Taurus. There you go. Right on point. I think this person, there you go. My boo thing. I think this person wants to come towards you. I do. That's their focused thoughts. Little house in the prairie, bitch. That's right. Where are we going there? And we caught this person on a good day because to be honest, based on the last couple of readings, were complete dog shit. But this is not bad. This person seems like they could be, unfortunately, like, fantasizing here. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, because the Nine of Cups in reverse is the only troubling card here. So I wonder in some cases if this person's a little bit of a daydreamer, and then they have like their emotional daydreamer where they just kind of like in the moment they like to think about possibilities of what we could be. But there could be some naughty energy that's kind of governing this a little bit, making it kind of I don't know, cover up the negatives maybe. Kind of want to look at the you know, rose-colored glasses type thing. Overall, I mean, what they're focused on is quite favorable, to be honest. So that's positive here. Let's move on to what they're hiding and see what shows up there. So about the person that Taurus wants to spy on. The person that's showing up in this reading, former romantic interest. What is this person hiding from Taurus? Give me 2 cards. Six of Pentacles in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse, which tells me absolutely nothing. Bummer. Tell me about the High Priestess in reverse. Why is this relevant in what they're hiding? Unless they're ultra secretive. There, okay, so Knight of Swords is showing up here. So this person may want to reach out, here, but they may not feel it's a really good idea to do so. I think their gut may be trying to tell them to reach out or to say something or maybe to kind of act on something. And the High Priestess in reverse can definitely talk about that because it can directly suggest somebody that's just failing to basically listen to that voice that's basically saying, pick up the phone and fucking talk to them. But it's refusing to do that. It can also suggest, unfortunately, listening to other people's opinions. Don't bother with it. You know, maybe taking, cop-out excuses sometimes. It can also suggest just a lack of belief in one's abilities or self, or just kind of having doubts that it's just maybe it's a lost cause. I don't know. It sounds like this person does want to come forwards and say something, but just isn't. They're just kind of holding it back. They're gonna hold back, which is weird because the energy really strongly suggests favorable to you. But according to what they're hiding, it sounds like they have some degree of maybe a lack of faith, maybe in themselves, or just maybe it's a self-esteem thing or a confidence issue, or they just are mixed on hearing opinions from other people that are chirping in their ear, or are just fearful, or could even talk about self-deception to some extent, self-sabotaging situations. Intentionally not reaching out for some reason. I don't know. Six of Pentacles in reverse is not good either. Well, I'm going to take that. Four of Cups here. This is almost wishful thinking. That's more could have been done or changed or altered. Could have been questioning about how does the Six of Pentacles in reverse relate specifically to Taurus? Hierophant, so there could have been I'm going to treat it as a commitment when I see the Hierophant here. Perhaps this person felt that there was in some ways they could have done more for the connection. I think there is a degree of wishful thinking. The Six of Pentacles in reverse can be, like I said, it's retracting your giving nature. It's oftentimes questioning whether people are taking advantage of you, but it really depends on what context you're talking about when you're interpreting the card. And from an isolated perspective, it can just simply be an absence of giving, just choosing not to because you're either suspicious of people taking advantage of you or you're just choosing to be selfish and focus the money on yourself. In other words, you don't want to give anything. So in a relationship context, it would probably suggest somebody that might have been selfish with their time, money, or just basically didn't give a fuck. All right? Could have been some degree of kind of wondering about that. I think there was opportunity for something more, but not acting or taking on it. I don't know. Maybe that's why this person just doesn't think it's a good idea to reach out or say anything. I don't know. In summary, I mean, this person seems to be holding back here. I do think this person kind of sees things favorable to you, but I don't know what to say. I mean, I kind of feel like, okay, give me one card of advice, Taurus. One card of advice for our Taurus in this particular situation. What should Taurus do? Man, I hate when it gives me a card like that because it's like, what does that tell me? Two of Swords in reverse. I'm assuming make a decision. I mean, how does that help you though? I don't really know how that helps you. Can you clarify the Two of Swords in reverse? I just feel like that's just, it's not useless information, but it's just like, I mean, what is that supposed to tell us? Clarify the Two of Swords in reverse. Why is that? Was it just the Chariot? How does the chart how's the chart relate to this person? How does the chart specifically relate to the person that's showing up in this reading? For the advice. Give me one card. Right there. Okay. Huh. Alright. So it's suggesting here in your advice to be decisive about your action. Former romantic interests that fall through. This is how it relates to them. So obviously they were an ex of some sort. Obviously. We're done this reading. Questioning whether to take action about the situation. Be clear, decisive about whether or not you want to deal with the situation or not. I wonder if it's suggesting that because of how this person's energy is showing up. Almost suggestive like they want to mend or repair or come back around. But holding back, reminiscent. I don't know why it's cautioning you there. You be the judge of that. I'm not gonna figure out anymore. I did enough more because I didn't even do that for some of the signs. So something about that. Just be cautious about that. Know what you want. Make a decision. Either move on, get the fuck out of the situation. Don't worry about this again. My assumption is that it might be, like I said, cautioning you if this person comes back around, because their energy is kind of leaning towards that. All right, sitting under that tree. Aww. I don't know. Anyways, Taurus, that's what I got for you. We're gonna go to the sun sign of Pisces. If you are a Pisces, I'm getting real tired now. It's 2 hours and 39 minutes. We've got 2 more signs to read, and I want to get this done. Love all of you, but Old West here is getting mighty tired. I'm even going all day. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Alright, but if you enjoy that segment, please give me a like. I'd really appreciate that. So thank you. And obviously thank you for everyone that's still sticking around to watch, you know, the other signs. So I appreciate that. It's about 8:53 here p.m. Getting late. I'm an early bird. I like to go to bed early. So for, you know, maybe for some people 9 o'clock is not late, but for me it's late. It's pushing it. I like to go to bed sometimes at 7 o'clock. A lot of people say, why do you go to bed so early? So I can sleep more. Of course. Duh. Who doesn't want to just stay in bed permanently? I'm just kidding. It sounds so bad. Type of person that goes to the hospital and it's just like, don't you want to go home? No, I just want to stay in bed all day. Nobody wants to do this. What are you talking about? I get to sleep all day. I have people waiting on me, and they're bringing me food all day. It's great, and I have physical therapy to get me out of bed to take me to the bathroom. It's wonderful. I mean, who would want that? That's awesome. I didn't get balloons and things from the gift shop. It's like you're getting celebrated all the time. I'm just kidding, it's not that great, but I mean, whatever. Alright, we're doing Pisces next. No more antics. I want to get this done. It's gonna be a miracle if we keep this under 3 hours. Alright, Pisces, you are next. Tell me about the zodiac sign of Pisces. Person that Pisces wants to spy on. Who is this person? Former romantic interest of Pisces, please. Give me 2 cards and their general thoughts towards Pisces. There's the 6 of Wands in reverse showing up here. We got Leo and Scorpio energy. I don't know what it is today. We've had the 6 of Wands in reverse show up for multiple signs. Apparently everything's failing and falling through. Sore losers and problem childs. This chart video brought to you by Coca-Cola. Not kidding. I mean, I honestly, I just love Coca-Cola. It's really good. All right. Free product placement. I was trying to, obviously get Coke to send me free Coke. It'd be pretty good. All right, we had the Queen. Well, here's the Two of Swords reversed. I don't know how many times that card. So both of these cards have dropped out for multiple readings, multiple times. I don't know what it is about these cards. We got Queen of Cups in reverse dropping out as well. I'm going to take both of these as wild cards and we're going to put them to the side. Tell me more about the Death card. What do I need? We got King of Pentacles here. I'm not going to take that, but I was tempted to. Tell me more about the Death card. Oh, maybe I should have taken that. Whatever, it's too late now. There's the Queen of Pentacles. That's what I was thinking. I'm already thinking this person wants to repair something here. Could also be not holding back, but feeling pretty confident about themselves. Tell me more about the Death card. King of Cups in reverse. Go figure. Isn't that weird? So we have the Queen and the King in reverse here. I wonder if this person knows something fell out or basically has been stagnant between you two. That's possible. It could be suggest here Death can talk about letting things go and starting a new chapter, but it could also suggest turning a new leaf. Okay. I don't know about you, but if you ask me, this looks kind of like a fallout. My assumption is this might have been related to something that could have been long-term or serious for some of you. Both of those are mature energies, can suggest something that was an advanced relationship. It's weird though because the King is looking at the Queen and the Queen is looking away, suggestive that maybe he did something wrong. And the woman is walking away. Perhaps she is undecided about something. In this particular context, it'd be a worsening of energy, so maybe not willing to make a decision or not sure what to think, or there's blocked emotions between both parties. Both of these can suggest their water energy, both suggesting blocked emotions. There's disconnect. But the King wants to, like I said, is looking after is looking to in this particular pairing, the King is looking at the Queen walking away. Okay, so there must have been some sadness or loss here. Death card can suggest, like I said, time is moving regardless of whatever happens. Things change, things die, things start again, creation. So there is some degree from the ashes potential for this person's thinking of resurrection of maybe the situation. But it's questionable because the Six of Wands unfortunately is reversed here. So there's one side. This is like look at that. If there was any like hope, but I think this person in some ways feels there was a loss here. But I think there is contemplation of a new chapter. But once again, don't go pop the champagne. I'm just saying this energy seems very like optimistic energy. But just because someone's optimistic doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying? But so far it looks favorable, but it's coming from a negative kind of energy of a loss. Wow. So this person's aware there's been a great loss of some sort or something that basically suffered. You guys obviously be the judge of how significant the situation was for you, but it would suggest something that flopped. And this person kind of wants to, in some ways, probably still has some degree of investment in the situation. To what extent, I don't know. Is it a fantasy? It's possible. All right. Just because we see the Ten of Cups here doesn't automatically guarantee, magical things happening in our lives. Can suggest better connections or grooming a connection or wanting something that could be favorable to just being happy, having a better connection with each other. Especially if this person feels that there was qualities about you that were significant in their life. Perhaps you guys don't work, but it sucks not having you. Right? Maybe we can have a new chapter. I don't know if that means dating or not. But it's in their thoughts, so that's positive. Tell me about the person that Pisces wants to spy on. Person that's showing up in this reading, former romantic interest, what is their focused thoughts towards our Pisces? Here's two cards. And once again, we got the damn page. I don't know what. Whatever. Done with it. Page of Cups in reverse keeps showing up as well. So this person might be snooping around, trying to figure out what you're doing, which I wouldn't really be surprised with what I'm seeing here. Five of Swords in reverse. Clarify it, please. Why is this person focused on the Five of Swords in reverse? Former romantic interest of Pisces. Can you clarify? Oh, I want to take this King of Swords, I think. And look at that. There's the Queen. So I would assume that I'm going to take both of those. And look at that, blank card. So this must have been significant here. So now the King is looking away from the Queen. Oh man. So it sounds like there's a stubborn game going here. This person focused on wants to end the conflict of some sort. Have a deep talk. So what am I saying? Am I reading this right? Isn't that weird? So yeah, the King is looking at the Queen again. Look at that. King looking at the Queen. Same thing going on with the King of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse, looking away. So this person is wanting to talk. They want to talk with you. How weird! But they both know there's a defense. Common hostility. Leave the X of that. Could be some spying or kind of probing going on. Trying to figure out a little bit of snooping behavior. Weird. Might have a peeping Tom here. Or a peeping Sue. What's my Pisces doing? Just kind of want to check up on things. It sounds like this person overall kind of feels that your attitude, though, to be honest, is a lot more unfavorable. Like, you seem, I mean, this is where it was, right? Then it's reversed, and now it's this. How the fuck do you go from holding a cup to holding a sword? What do you think the reason is for that? Take a gander. Most people don't, on average, just pull out a hefty 10-inch sword for no reason. Or a 10-foot sword, should I say. Generally because it means you want to A, stab someone, cut their head off, or C, defend yourself. So about the person that Pisces, and we look at that. What the fuck? The Six of Wands dropped out, and we have it right here. How weird. So this person, and it went over the King. So this person seems to be confident or wanting to try and spearhead something. I think that it would be something successful. Maybe a conversation that could be positive. Or wants something to go favorable to them. How weird. So, whoever this person is, overall Pisces, so far, I'm not saying that this person's going to do mental gymnastics and cartwheels for you, but it does suggest that they want something favorable here. But your confidence isn't exactly tremendously high. Based on what I'm seeing here, your energy seems, at least how they perceive you, is not very open. Alright? And I don't know if this is fantasizing or just kind of thinking about what could be. Maybe it's temper energy, I don't know. But it looks so far favorable in this reading. So I want the person that Pisces wants to spy on, the person that's showing up in this reading. What is this person hiding? Former romantic interest, 2 cards. Eight of Cups and Temperance in reverse. So once again, we have the Eight of Cups that's showing up in a million of the readings. Tell me more about Temperance, and so is Temperance in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. I'm going to take that. Clarify the Temperance in reverse. There it is, Six of Swords. So this person is still, I think, emotionally processing the situation, moving on from it. And that's for some of you. Like I said, the Eight of Cups is here. Moving on. Temperance in reverse. We don't work. Problems with, could have been imbalance between you two. Disagreements or disharmony. I mean, it's just the pairing of this Pisces is it's quite alarming, to be honest. It's just kind of weird. This person feels like, I mean, how do you have this? Isn't that not weird? Apparently this person's energy is on point, and also trying to process transition. It's questionable whether this is favorable or negative, because in some ways this person seems to be still reflecting on it, optimistic, but at the same time trying to process it, maybe knowing they have to just kind of quit it or move on and not entertain it because maybe it's unhealthy. I'm not saying this person's a bag, a pile of roses here. Okay, I don't know who they are. As far as I'm concerned, we're spying on them. So this is what's coming through. Okay, Hierophant in reverse, once again, as I've said in other readings, reference to some degree of rebellious behavior, unorthodox approaches, doing things that are kind of like not normal. Maybe this person recognizes there's certain things that maybe they do that are unorthodox. I don't know. So, anyways, that's what I got for you, Pisces. We're going to move on to Gemini, and you're going to be the last sign, alright? Give me a like if you appreciate that read. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. That's okay. But we are moving on to Gemini, and then we're done. So if you are a sun sign Gemini, you will be read next. Once again, thank you for everyone that showed up today. I appreciate you, especially for those that are obviously staying to the end. I do appreciate it. And I really do hope everyone's enjoying their Labor Day weekend. There was a lot of, I went to Fry's earlier today, and there was, they had ribs cooking. I was doing some delivery and stuff like that, and this guy was like cooking a bunch of like ribs and stuff, and God, it smelled so good. I wanted to buy some. But I was on the go, so I never did. Because I mean, you can't obviously like drive and eat ribs at the same time. It's not a good combination. Alright, Gemini, let's do this. It's just gonna bleed over. It looks like 5 hours for today. Tell me about the person that Gemini wants to spy on, please. Who is this person? Former romantic interest? What are they thinking in general towards Gemini? So we have Taurus energy with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the 9 of Swords in reverse. It doesn't really say a whole lot there. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. What do we need to know about that? There it is, 4 of Cups. Interesting. I don't know what sign it was, but there was a very similar thing going on here. And it was something about questioning about giving to a situation. But trying to not stress about it, but still kind of reflecting on it. God, I don't know. It's going to bother me. Like I don't know what sign it was, but there was some similar situation. Maybe the energy is very similar. I don't know. But whoever this person is somebody that, once again, I think is reflecting on something where they could have perhaps done more. Okay. Give me one more card. The person that... and there's the fucking 5 of Swords in reverse. I don't know why that card keeps coming out. It's weird. Come out the person that Gemini wants to spy on. Give me one more card on what this person's thinking and their general thoughts towards our Gemini. One more card. And how do they feel towards Gemini? Give me one card. Currently. Okay. So both their energy is quite favorable here. So Gemini, this person is overall favorable towards you, which is good. All right, as far as their optimism is good, energy-wise, good. But they're still kind of, in some ways, kind of thinking of the past a little bit about something that happened. All right. I would almost think this person might reach out to you, to be honest, but in what way, I don't know. There's no guarantee, there's no communication cards here, but this is the way that it looks. It would favor someone wanting or desiring to reach out. So I'm about the person, let me ask what's in their focus thoughts, and then we'll come back to the general. Person that Gemini is not, I'm sorry, wants to spy on. Sorry, Old West is getting tired here. What is their focus thoughts towards Gemini? Person that's showing up in this reading specifically. One more shuffle. Maybe I was wrong. Well, not 100%. Just give me a minute here. Clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse. Why is that showing up in their focused thoughts? Page of Cups in reverse. Fuck. So we got the page. So something failed here. An opportunity that... Question is, were they emotionally shut off? Were you shut off? Or there was just somebody that just kind of wasn't interested? One or the other. Or both. Because what's next to it? There's swords. There's this person's focused on some type of massive flop here. What is that about? I don't know. Clearly, in their focus, something was rejected here. Unless this person had to do that to you, or they reached out to you and got rejected, or worst possible scenario, as always, could have been some other situation they were dealing with. I don't know. Questionable there. Tell me more. Why do we have so many opportunity cards showing up here? It's weird. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. What do I need to know about that? Why is this person focused? That's showing up in this reading. Why are they focused on the Three of Swords towards our Geminis? Person that we're spying on. One card dropped out. There, I mean, look at that. Come on. No, I'm going to treat this as... I mean, you guys know where I'm going with this. Come on. Okay, so it may not be in a direct third party. It's possible, but it could have been some interference of somebody else. Okay, even if this person wasn't directly involved, maybe they were. I don't know, but it could suggest in some ways this person could have had some type of. I mean, guys, come on, just look at the card. I mean, it's a card of parting, fun. It can be celebration, good things, but it can talk about other people, right? It's going to card of pain. So I'm assuming there could have been some interference. Maybe someone was interfering, like, with their decision, or... Why is this person focused on that? Maybe it was... If it was something they did, then this person's reflecting on it. Alright, if it's something you did, then they're definitely reflecting on it. You just gotta use your judgment there. You know, obviously, if you felt guilty about something, you would think about it, right? Same. Tell me about the person that Gemini wants to spy on, please. What is this person hiding from Gemini? Give me 2 cards. Person that's showing up in this reading. So we got the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. God, we have a lot of court cards showing up in what they're hiding. Very concerned. There's been a lot of readings. I don't, I don't know what to think about that. Tell me about the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this person could have been dealing with, once again, somebody else that was probably potentially toxic. Go figure. Remember court cards, when we find them and what they're hiding, and they were good. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands in reverse. Chariot, trying to take action towards fire sign, maybe strong fire sign or fire qualities. It doesn't necessarily have to be a fire sign, but it could have been somebody that embodied a lot of fire energy. I think this person was trying to obviously make something happen with them. Definitely something you would want to keep on the down low. This person likes kind of like, I wonder if this is where you come in, Gemini. Like, you're kind of more of a stable person. Tell me more about the Four of Swords in reverse. Why is the person that Gemini wants to spy on? Why are they hiding the Four of Swords in the reverse? Three of Wands. So there's a planning coming out. So I know what that means. I just don't know how that relates to. Clarify the Four of Swords in reverse. How does that relate specifically to Gemini only? So there's some degree of this person trying to plan something here. How does the Four of Swords in reverse relate to Gemini? Sun in reverse. How does the Four of Swords in reverse relate to the Queen of Wands in reverse? Two of Wands. There you go. So this person's still... I mean, Gemini... I don't know if I would deal with this person here. It kind of suggests it's favorable to the other person. When I clarified, it's almost suggesting, once again, there's energy towards some other person, individual, and then there's, once again, a planning card towards it. When it comes to you, it's kind of like... it's just kind of like a lost opportunity. I think this person kind of wants to... They're in a planning energy. I think this person... I don't know. I mean, maybe they want to come towards you a little bit, but overall, it kind of seems like there's too much negative. I mean, this kind of energy is not good to see that. Especially with the Two of Wands, the Chariot here going to the Queen of Wands in reverse. I don't like that because it kind of suggests somebody that might be, like I said, dealing with somebody else that may not be going forwards, toxic connection or problematic or on and off connection. It may not be like toxic, but it could be an on and off connection with someone they're infatuated with, and they're trying to plan where the fuck to go next. Getting over it. When it comes to you, it's not too favorable. It's Sun in reverse, so it's like they're not. And again, it's still kind of sitting on the tree. The shoulda, the coulda, the woulda. So it's like it's questionable whether they're how favorable they are. I think they are to some extent. But this is really concerning. I'm sorry, Gemini. When you see kind of that. Kind of suggests high potential, somebody wanting to put you in, have somebody else come around. This person already knows it kind of was a flop, you know, in the past or whatever. But you do what you want, Gemini. I don't think I would probably deal with this, especially with the Three of Swords and the Three of... and this was actually reversed, I'm sorry. So yeah, that's even worse. I don't think I would deal with this if this person came around. Especially what they're hiding doesn't look good with that... double 3 pairing there. You know, Gemini, that's what I got for you. I'm not gonna throw any more theatrics. If you enjoyed this segment or it slightly resonated or did resonate, please give me a like or subscribe. I'd love to have you a part of Aurawest Tarot. But that is it, folks. I will put the timestamps up in a little bit after I take a much needed break. I want to say thank you for each and every one of you that showed up to watch the video, and especially the moderator that showed up. I think it was just Leo in the Blues today, right? Yeah, it was just Lena Blues. So thank you, Lena Blues, for showing up today. Mare, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Thank you. I knew tonight. Well, glad to have you a part of Aurawest Tarot. And Jerry K, thank you for always showing up. Really appreciate you. Bad D Boo, like and subscribe to Roy. Great. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Expediter Dean, Nina, thank you so much for showing up here. Scorpio, Nina, There's a bunch of you. DSN vlog, thank you so much. Black Flag Fly, hopefully I'm saying that right. Fairy 1212. There's a bunch of you. So thank you. Appreciate all of you. Have a great night. Enjoy your Labor Day. Be safe. Don't go obviously out drinking, driving, or doing anything crazy. Obviously, if the story doesn't resonate, don't make it apply. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But I am Wes, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. I'll put the timestamps after I'm done having a break.